Yes, guys, welcome back to the Irish Hotspur with your boys, Dave and Jack, as we watch Tottenham's under-21s tonight take on Colchester's senior team in the Johnstown Paint Trophy, now named the Football League Trophy. Jack, how are you keeping, my man?
Looking forward to seeing the under-21 talent. Looking forward to seeing Spurs' future, the golden generation. We've discussed plenty of times and look forward to discussing plenty more times about what could be this sort of like, if it's a huge exaggeration, I apologize, but a bit of a class of 91, that we sort of have going on here at the Tottenham Hotspur Academy. Dave is far more of an expert on this academy than I am. I'm here as sort of a pupil, maybe like the rest of you, here to learn, here to be with Dave as he guides us through this under 21 team and their sort of future here at the club. So many that I'm actually quite familiar with, but also others that I've only gotten maybe slight glimpses of at times. And really, I'm looking forward to just learning a bit more about them and seeing what they might serve in the future to this club. I'm seeing that Colchester, Dave, they have some big sponsorship from Job Serve there. Hopefully that the under 21 team, they serve them, a job today. They do them the job today.
Well, look, just before we get into the lineup, results to come by for our under-21s in this competition has been hard to come by in recent years. The men's seniors teams that we're playing up against, it's a good test for the guys and great test, It's a good chance for them to put their eye in the loan market for a decent loan move come January or next summer, if maybe the step up to the Tottenham team is too soon. But it's also a good opportunity if they can go and grab a couple of results and get out of this group, Jack, into the knockout rounds. It's a good opportunity for them to make a name for themselves at Tottenham Hotspur. Now, of course, we start in goals with Josh Keeley being absolutely brilliant this season, only conceded one goal over the course of the 5 or 6 games that we have played. And by the way, we're top of a league in the Premier League too that we got relegated from last season due to whatever rule changes they made. We're back in the league and now we're absolutely top of it. We're smashing it. We haven't lost a game yet. But Josh Keeley, Jack, very, very highly rated over here in Ireland, actually. Over the last, I would say, 2 months, I've listened to a lot of podcasts in and around Ireland, Irish football, and he's popped on their radar and on what they're talking about quite some time. So he's very, very highly rated, and he's very good with his distribution. So it'll be a good test to him tonight. Then we move into left back, Charlie Sayers. Jack.
Can I also just quickly add, Dave, isn't Luca Gunter, isn't he supposed to be a very talented keeper as well? Don't we sort of had two talented keepers sort of among in the ranks right now with Josh Keeley? Might even be younger than Gunter, if I'm not mistaken. But we have two talented keepers. Because Gunter seems to be starting for the under 21 England side, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I think you're correct on that, Jack. He's very, very highly rated. Josh Keeley, lad, he played in goals for them a lot last season as well, and he's just preferred. He's a very good goalkeeper. But moving into left back, Jack, Charlie Sayers. I mean, for me, it'd be interesting to see how this kid holds up tonight. He actually started in non-league football. He was playing with a non-league team while he was in college, and then Tottenham, picked up on his abilities and brought him into the Tottenham Academy, and he's gone on to flourish since then. So, men's football, he's already had a taste of it before he came to Tottenham, so he should stand up well tonight. Then we're going into the partnership we all really want to see, Jack, and that's Ashley Phillips and Alfie Dorrington. Look, everyone knows that me and Jack were very, very big fans of Alfie Dorrington, and we were very excited to see what Ashley Phillips can offer, and this partnership. This is one that we've spoke about numerous times on this channel, and hopefully them two can get that partnership going. Not only is it exciting for England in the future, but also for Tottenham Hotspur. Hopefully these guys can be the next ones to come into the senior team behind Romero and Van de Ven and eventually take over their mantle. Of course, Dorrington, produced by Tottenham, very highly rated in the England setup. Ashley Phillips, we signed this summer, so we actually had long-term interest in Ashley Phillips. We wanted him last summer, but we didn't want to pay the 10 million. We ended up paying a lot less than that this summer, and we got our guys. So I'm very excited to see him in there tonight, Jacko.
Yeah, very excited to see the back line, and it's Spurs are very known for continuing to produce very talented attackers, but we just, for some reason, it feels like, I haven't seen a lot of great defenders maybe come through the academy really given that chance, maybe apart from Jaffa Tanganga, I might say, whereas others you wouldn't say have made it really that far into the first team. And I'm likely, in the case of Alfie Dorrington, in the case of Ashley Phillips, I guess just signed, but you also look at some other guys in that academy, they do seem like, I think there's a Tyrell Ashcroft, right, Dave? There's also
right back
as well. Yeah, right back. There's who's the other defender too, Dave? You might know him better. That was there before Phillips came into the team. Who was the
Piscozzi?
one that was? I think no, Pescazzi might have already left, but there was a center back, alongside Alfie
Oh,
Dorrington
that's
that
the
was
guy playing in midfield
playing
tonight, Jack.
next to him in the final, who I think is, also supposed to be pretty talented for his age as well.
Oh.
That Spurs are supposed to be kind of giving a bit of a push through. I think he has like tall curly hair. That's all I can sort of
I
say,
know who you're on
about
about.
him.
Abbott.
But
Is it
I am
Abbott
kind of looking
or
forward to seeing
Chaplin?
yeah, I believe Abbott. Yeah, it should be Chaplin. I believe it should be Chaplin or Abbott. I think you're right on that one. Jamie Donley, of course, Dave, we absolutely love him. Looking forward to see, what he can do. He's a player that can play a variety of positions. He can play as a number 10, play on the wing. He can play in the midfield. He can play up top.
Yeah.
Even I think in the final, we basically saw him sort of operating kind of a striker's, type role. But now we're looking at the majority of, our strikers, up top with looks like Juden suits up Bell with as well. Looks like Will Lancashire, who's had a great start to the season, and Alejo Valise, who has been spotted. He does exist, everybody, and he's tall, he's strapping, he's big, everything that you could want in a young Argentinian striker. Isn't that right?
No, look, it'd be very interesting to see. I think everyone will want a glimpse of him tonight, so it'd be nice to get him off the bench. But look, it's hard to just bring him in and start him ahead of some of these guys. Jamie Donley, Jack, 1 goal, 6 assists this season. Last season he was instrumental for the under-18s and the under-21s, so you can't take him out. And he's absolutely on fire, and he's a very, very bright future ahead of him. So if he can just keep his head down, keep assisting, keep scoring goals, and keep that unselfishness that he's had for this under-21 team. He's, like you said, he's played centre midfield, attacking midfield, striker, left, right. He plays all around, and it hasn't hampered his output in terms of goals or assists. So very, very talented. Very excited to watch him.
Get kicked off here.
We've kicked off?
We're about to get kicked off, yes.
Okay.
Just got kicked off here, everybody.
Perfect. And then Santiago, another player, Jack, that people are very excited to look forward to seeing here tonight as well. 4 goals, 1 assist. Sumps up Bell, 4 goals, 2 assists. And Will Lancashire, despite being injured at the early part of the season, he's come in. He bagged, I think, 2 off the bench against Derby County, set up by Jamie Donley, both of them, and then bagged 1 since. So he's in a bit of form tonight as well. So overall, our under-21s have scored 15 goals and only conceded 1. So they are on good form, while Colchester are 18th in League 2, but they have hit a bit of form over the last 3 to 4 games. So it'll make for a good watch tonight, Jacko.
For sure. And let's get through some of the chat here, everybody, while Dave is giving us maybe some of the play-by-play. We have Adrian Troca in the house. Good to see you, Adrian. We have Iceman in the building. Good to see you, Iceman. He says, good evening, all. I'm actually looking forward to this game. Good to see this channel doing the under-20 games. Also, that's Dave's big idea there, Iceman. He's the leader behind this. He's the engine. Big up to Sim Chada as well. Random YouTube commenter. Hopefully you're keeping well. Carl Gurka is in the house as well. We also have Matt Chris. Good to see you, Matt Chris. He's enjoying the intro, as well as Lisa is in the house. Big up to Lisa M. Big up Dave and Jack. Looking forward to seeing the young talent, especially Ashley Phillips. Everybody's looking forward to seeing Ashley Phillips today. Good to see you as well, Damianos. Hopefully you're keeping well. He says, where can we watch this match? We're watching it on Spurs Play. Can't really recommend, any other place really for you to go to. I mean, you can either go to it via Spurs Play, or you might find, another method. But big up to Damianos. Thank you for tuning in, as well as Matthew. Hopefully you're keeping well, Matthew. Berbatom's halftime smoke. Top man, Berbatov. Hopefully you're keeping well this evening. Slow Jamrod is in here. Greenie's in here. Big up to Marlon Green. Absolute legend, everybody. He says it's on IPTV. If anyone has that, I follow teams then on Colchester's channel. You can also go on to Colchester channel. Well, big up to Marlon Green. Absolute legend for that one.
Legend. Big up, Marlon. Didn't know that. So everyone, if you want to watch it and you want to keep myself and Jack on the commentary, that's where you can watch it. But big up, everyone, and thank you very much for tuning in. Myself and Jack, we do enjoy watching these games, so we said, why not, hopefully be able to enjoy it with a few others of you, and do it live and interact with you. So why not? Colchester with a throw in here, though. Great test for the under-21s, though. I'm really excited to watch this.
Yeah, real team, right? Yeah.
A lot of the games so far this season have been in and around match day, so we haven't really been able to, we've had to watch the games on playbacks or highlights and stuff like that. So it's nice to be able to sit down and watch some of the guys that we've seen from last year's cup-winning team that brought us so much joy amongst turmoil, and watch their progression.
For sure. And it's also against a real team as well, which I'm actually looking forward to because, of course, they're playing against other very talented under 21 sides. But now this occasion's against a real, what is it? Are they in League One, League Two,
League
Dave?
Two.
I think you might have said it earlier. League Two. So it's a real League Two side. And it's going to be interesting to see how they handle guys of maybe a bit, bigger physique, maybe not as talented, but of course, maybe a bit stronger, more powerful in certain regards.
Oh.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, no, same here, Jacko. Tottenham are on the break here. Santiago. Back to Sayers. Santiago spins his man. And he just gets out-muscled. That's going to be the difference here, Jacko. Colchester on the ball. Will Lancashire trying to close down along with Sunsup Bell.
All that pressing from
Donley
the
on the
Spurs
press.
under 21s.
This is great pressing. Very similar to Ange Postecoglou, Jacko. We spoke about this. That's the whole design, to try and close the gap of them, if they make the step up to the first team, so that they already know what's required of them. It's just up to them then to show their quality and let that shine through.
Colchester just trying to play out from the back, but they are finding it hard, at least at the moment. Spurs pressing.
It's a very slow game.
Them
Colchester gone for a switch of play. Ashcroft. Oh, he gets played in behind. Oh, great defending.
Lovely from Ashley Phillips there. Great defending.
Go on, Sunsup. Go on, Sunsup Bell. Go on, kid. Colchester dominating the early exchanges. Craig and Foster in the midfield. Cagey early exchanges.
Back line. It's them to recover here.
Look at Josh Keeley, future Ireland number 1. Come on, Joshy boy. Dorrington, there's my man. Into Craig. Tottenham just getting a bit of control, using the back line to gain that. Slow it down a little bit. Back to Josh Keeley. Josh Keeley with the dummy. Out to Ashley Phillips.
Ashley Phillips.
Lovely. Oh, good ball down the line to Ashcroft. And then he's gone long. It's good 1-2. Will Lancashire nowhere near it. Colchester try one in behind. Dealt with comfortably. Josh Keeley off his line very quickly to intercept that.
Come on, lads. Build out the back from here. Let's go.
Struggling to get the ball beyond their midfield. Oh, great challenge. Foster with the challenge. Brooklyn Lions Foster. Ashley Phillips now on the ball. Tottenham playing in their third kit. Out to Charlie Sayers.
Into Donley there.
Donley just finding his touches before he gets going. Ref!
Is that in Ashcroft, I believe, there? Is he playing a bit of or who plays in the middle?
Brooklyn Lions Foster and Craig are playing in the middle as far as I'm aware. Ashcroft's at right back.
Thinking, they were playing such deep Ange ball that he was playing more of an inverted role. Here he is, though, Ashcroft. Back to Phillips.
Phillips is looking tidy on the ball. He doesn't look out of place here.
Nicely done by Keeley. Also looking good on the ball.
Great play. Oh, Donley, look at the stroke. Look at that. Great pass. Strokes it on for Sayers. Craig.
Misplaced pass.
It's poor by
Colchester
Craig.
Winger. This winger has probably had the most of the ball for Colchester.
He's facing up Sunsup Bell. He does well there, Sunsup Bell.
Hooks it in. Craig clears it away.
Oh, great challenge. Smashed him by Donley. Absolutely love that from the kid. Bit of hunger and a bit of bite.
Lancashire pressing.
We need to try and get him on the ball, Jacko. Everything that goes up there is coming back. It's another long ball in behind. Way! Wilson T says, big up, my man. Hopefully you're keeping well. We have Orisham says, who is the Spurs manager of the under-21s? Ryan Mason. No, I don't think it is. I'll tell you now. I have it here in my notes. Wayne. That's it. Wayne Burnett. Wayne Burnett.
The football's so good from the under-21s. It's a French. Dave made his last name French.
Iceman's gone with hashtag a Dom smash. We have that for Donley for sure, my man. He gave him a bit of the Romero treatment.
Santiago pressing.
Give me 1 second.
Colchester trying to build out from the back here, playing through their keeper. They decide to go long. Out wide to their who's playing left back?
For us, Charlie Sayers. Sayers, whatever way you want to call it. It doesn't matter to me. Here we go. Santiago. Running. Have one, kid. I beats two. Maybe took too much out of it. Back to Craig. Santiago has one. Oh, that's much better though, Jacko, from the boys, right?
Well done from Iago there, Dave. He's a very skillful player.
Much better from the boys. Santiago looks good, Jacko. Just their goalkeeper looks like he could be playing for an under-21 team, Jack. Well won. Donley, good ball into Lancashire. Lancashire, can he hold it up? He does well. He's been absolutely manhandled, referee. Should be illegal to grab him like that, Jacko. Donley on the, or Dorrington on the ball. Out wide to Ashley Phillips. Uses Charlie. No, he doesn't. He bypasses Charlie Sayers. Donley on the ball, picking it up, driving. Santiago does a step over. Passes it back into Lloyd Foster, or Brooklyn Foster. To Craig. Goes back to Dorrington. Tottenham getting a nice spell of possession here. Dorrington, nice and composed into Craig. Gets turned. Gone out wide to Santiago. Looking for the 1-2 with Craig. It doesn't come. He goes back to Sayers. Good spell of possession here by Tottenham. Tottenham just finding their way into the game after a bit of a shaky start. Getting a bit of a spell. Alfie Dorrington waiting to be pressed. Look at that. Lovely movement. Great movement by Craig. Flicks it out to Ashley Phillips. Phillips back to Dorrington. Oh no! Miscontrol by Dorrington. They're in. Oh, Colchester. He puts it wide. The striker. Referee's gone with a corner kick here, has he? But it's a back pass to Dorrington. He just takes his eye off the ball. It goes underneath, and we've all done it. Keeley on the edge of the box. I think, does Dorrington get back and just cover up his mistake? He does, you know. He does, you know. Good defending by Dorrington. Warrior without a master. I feel Arsenal will get a much harder game than they expect. I think so too, my man. I think so too. I think Adoji has the potential to be able to keep Saka quiet. If he does that and Martinelli's out injured, that eliminates their attack. We've got a better midfield, more energetic, I think. You know, Arsenal, I think they'll maybe get stuck in. Can we stand up to that? Be interesting. Wait there, Colchester corner. It's cleared. And then, you know, our front line, it's on fire right now. Colchester looking to unleash one. Well held and well stood. He stood him up there, Craig, very well. Santiago back helping defending. I think, lad, if we get to the Emirates and the toilet bowl, it's a ball into box, well dealt with by Josh Keeley. I think if we get to the toilet bowl and we can survive the first 20 minutes, because the crowd will be up for it, Arsenal will look for a quick start like they always do. I think if we can survive that 20 minutes, a bit like what we did on the United when we played them at home, I think then if we can survive that, I think we go on to win the game for sure. Different mentality, you know, before we went into it playing a different style of football. We're not going to do that. We're going to have a go. Also, I would say Before we went into it with the mindset that Arsenal were better than us with some of the old leadership group. I think we go into that with a different mentality, like Son alluded to. But here it is, Jamie Donley on the ball, looking to drive at them. It's a good ball in behind. Craig pulls it back. It's cut out. But Tottenham recycle it with Charlie Sayers. So I think if we've avoided the last 20 minutes at the Emirates, my man, I think we definitely do a job. Jacko, you there, my man? Don't know where Jacko's gone. Charlie Sayers on the ball. To Dorrington. Back to Sayers. Good ball. Well held up. Well done, Lancashire. To Santiago. He's under a bit of pressure here. Oh, well done, Charlie Sayers. Slips, makes up for it though. Foster, back to Dorrington. Try and get it out to Phillips if you can. Spread it out a little bit. Oh, good ball into Foster. Foster, great ball out to Phillips. Phillips marauding forward down the right-hand side here. They play the inverted fullback just like Postecoglou's team. Santiago. Back to Phillips. We're in Colchester's half. Good ball to Santiago. Gets turned. Can he play someone in? Oh, it's a good ball to Ashcroft. He just can't control it. Colchester on the breakout and we cut it down. Oh, if he could have controlled that, we were in. But look, never mind. We'll get on to it. Iceman said Jack's gone on a quick Richie run. I think so, my man. Wilson T says, all good here, guys. How we feeling about the weekend? Pleasure really is in them, so anything other than an Arsenal win, and we're loving life. Absolutely spot on. The pressure is on them to, beat us at their place. We haven't won there since 2010. I think that was under Harry Redknapp, the 3-2. So, I mean, we don't traditionally do well there. But, like I said, different team, different mentality. I've told people before that Postecoglou, I feel like, and I said for you, we're in for a ride similar to with Harry Redknapp. And he was the last manager to win at the Emirates, so in the Premier League at least. So, I mean, there you are. Maybe Postecoglou can do one. We take bets on when Jack's going to get back from his Richie run. Start taking bets, everyone. Put your times in the chat. Jack's sprinting down the street as we speak. Or is it a Valise run, maybe? A Valise run. Do you know I think I've seen a few people on Twitter saying they were travelling down to this game, so big up the Spurs fans that went down for it. Tottenham holding their own though for the first 15 minutes, which is good to see. Be a very, very hard group to get out of. Oh, good ball to Donley. Difficult bounce for him to hold that up, but it's all right. Colchester pump it long and it's gone out for a Tottenham goal kick. Back to Josh Keeley's hands. Give me a minute. I'll see if I can get these stats up for you guys. Also in the group, we have Peterborough United. They'll be hard bet. Cambridge United could do something there, maybe. Be interesting to see. Oh, I think we might have the stats up for you guys. Give me a moment. Let's get them ready for you. Where are we? Just give me one moment, guys. Just get these stats up for you here now. Okay, why is that not working? Nope, wrong one. Wait, there we are. Now, of course, Tottenham being the away team, we will be away from home. Too much jigging about to get it absolutely perfect. But there you are, guys. Bring the stats up for you on screen as we go. Of course, Tottenham on the away side. So we're on the away section of them stats. So your boy has sorted them out. Now back to the game. Tottenham goal kick. Dorrington. Short one to Keeley. Interesting. Looking to keep possession and draw Colchester out. And maybe look to play in behind them. But we give it straight back to Colchester. Gonna be a very tough game for the kids. Very tough games, these. You know, they're used to playing under 21 teams. We're absolutely smacking them up in the league this year because we're playing pressing football. We're looking to press, turn the ball high up the pitch, and we started games fast. That's how we ended up thrashing City. I think we scored 2 goals inside the first, 12 minutes. I think we scored one just after half time, catching teams, cold. So it'll be interesting to see how we get on with the longer this game goes on. But we are looking to press high, very similar to the first team.
Sorry about that, Dave. There's just so much construction going on outside.
You're all good.
Can't
Jack, they
even
all thought you went on a
concentrate or
Richie
even
sprint.
think.
So we had.
I wish I did. I wish
Yeah.
I did, and then I would have come out, feeling like the Hulk. I could have done. It's like they're trying to build, a Richie statue out there.
Oh, absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Steve Webb, you got the closest time, 17:26. Big up, Steve Webb. We're taking bets on when Jack gets back from the Richie run. King Hoddle, big up. No, it's Colchester's first team, my man. Colchester's first team.
I just couldn't even say anything. There was just so much beeping and so much honking and so much everything. It was just too much. Like we all picked up on the mic and couldn't even concentrate as well. It was so loud.
It's all good, brother. It's all good. I managed to multitask, managed to get the stats up on screen and everything as well. Here we go. Tottenham on the breakaway. This looks promising. Sun's up Bell. Can he play in wheel leg? Sure, he doesn't. He's looking for Santiago. He has to go himself. Is it blocked? No, it's a goal kick. Goal kick. Good move by Tottenham, though. Sunsup Bell, good run. Looks to have one on the left foot. Unlucky. Feeling
What second are you on, Dave?
Jack? Huh?
What second are you on?
16 minutes and 42 seconds. Am I behind?
Yeah, you can use the link if you want. I think you can get 4 minutes ahead if you like. Just use the link from before if it's still working for you.
Yeah, 1 second.
Ball goes out to Sayers. Gives it away into midfield to Colchester. Colchester, really good chance here for them. Cutting inside the penalty area. Good defending from Craig. Outside our penalty area here.
You draw that link in again, Jacko.
Mm-hmm.
Please. That was good play by Craig, That was good industrious work there. He could have given up. He didn't. Oh, good block.
In the private chat for you there, Dave. Trying to play out from the back here. Ashley Phillips looking. Oh, lovely bit of play from Santiago there. Spurs giving away Spurs able to receive a free kick, and it's actually a yellow card for the Colchester player. Didn't really see that, as a yellow card, but we'll take that. Yeah, I guess it was a little naughty.
That was a naughty challenge. Yellow card all day long, Jack. It should have been a red. Tom Hopper,
yellow card.
Hooper. Tomato.
Definitely not in that case.
Big up, Jamie. Good evening, lads. Just tuned in to get my daily fix of Dave's pure Irish passion. Straffing Joe. Joe, my man, we're supposed to meet up, my man. We were supposed to meet up a while ago. Let's do it at the end of this month, my man. Big up, Carl Higgins. I wondered what was going on 1942. Yeah, my bad. I didn't realise every time I click off it and click back on, it doesn't go on. Iceman says, Jack, do they really realise the under-21s are playing goal drop kick not. Or cut the power?
No, I guess not. They really don't seem to have any sort of consideration for, what's happening, over in Colchester right now. Iceman, I wish they did. I think eventually the golden generation and the talent waves will eventually reach Brooklyn. It will be like a nice sea salty area of Tottenham talent waves that will reach us, and then they'll cancel all plans, never to get in my way again.
Colchester on the breakout, swarmed. But Brooklyn Lions Foster. Rah. Back to Keeley. Go on, Josh.
Keeley taking his time.
Beautiful.
Ooh, nice little thing. He's great on the ball, Keeley.
I told you, he's unreal, Jack. Better than Ederson.
Donley.
Donley.
Love it.
He's been bright. Oh, he's sprinting in behind. Can he get me?
Get in there.
He's being pulled back. Good endeavour.
Well done there.
Great endeavour by the
Still
young
throwing
guy.
for Spurs.
Well
Good
done,
pressure
Donley.
from Donley. Didn't even concede the throw, and it's still ours as well. Good pressure. Good run down the byline. He's more of a creative guy than he really is. I think gonna have the pace. I've never seen him really use a ton of pace. He's more kind of in the creative sense, like a Madison, you would say. Donley. And he's got a left foot. Who doesn't love a creative, player with a left foot?
Yeah. One of the goal scorers in that under-18s final. Here we go. Santiago.
To Santiago.
Back to Sayers.
Went backwards.
All the way
Spurs
back
maybe
to
trying to get more possession.
Do a step over.
Or maybe trying to draw Colchester out. Dorrington, well done.
Easy.
Sayers and Dorrington are both very tall, I must say, together.
Yeah.
Good touch by Craig.
Go on, Santiago. Run off him, kid. He wants it to feet. He doesn't want to run in behind. Oh. Go on, pick it up.
Of touches.
Will Lancashire's just getting absolutely bullied up there.
Well done from Craig, though, rotating the ball.
Oh, no. I thought he got the better of the jostle there. He doesn't. Colchester running out with the ball. It's definitely a physical advantage to Colchester, for sure.
Oh, swing and a miss, though.
Oh, good defending. Well on Santiago. Onto Sunset Bell. Driving forward. Driving out from the back. He's got Will Lancashire up with him. Can he take him on? He goes for it. He's got Will Lancashire. Will Lancashire. Oh, he's blazed it. What a run by Sunset Bell. That was a huge chance for Will Lancashire. What a run.
Sunset Bell absolutely ruining number 28 for Colchester there. Absolutely doing him.
I was just about to break out into that song, Hey Jude.
Oh, I couldn't even tell if, Sunset Bell had the shot on. It almost looked very unselfish. It looked like the right pass.
He should have went on his own, Jacko. He should have went for it.
Very unselfish, too. Very unselfish. I couldn't tell if that was the right pass. It looked like it was. But,
that was.
When you go on a run like that, you almost think like you would get the tunnel vision. I feel like Dave would definitely get the tunnel vision there, once he's skilling past that many players. Lovely play from Sunset Bell.
He's looked tidy.
Powerful
He hasn't looked out of place whatsoever.
Powerful runner for his age as well.
What a run by the kid.
Colchester still trying to build out from the back. They seem to do well with these switches of play, but when they're actually trying to link some passes together, Colchester, it doesn't really go anywhere. They do much better when they try to go long.
Big up, DB. Great to see you, my man. Hopefully you're keeping well. VV13, they're playing an Andrew's system, my man. It's something that they're trying to do so that when they step up, it's very basically they already know what's expected of them. It's just they have the quality to play it, but the fact that they're getting the experience of it in the under-21s is it aids the development and gives them a better chance. Now they just need opportunities.
Oh, Spur.
Ref, you cannot throw Donley around like that. It's not the UFC.
Phillips going back to Keeley, the goalkeeper.
That's nearly a sending off in rugby, let alone football.
Another great pass from Keeley out from the back. Good pass from Sayers into... Remind me his name again in midfield, Dave. Is that Brooklyn Leons Foster, you said?
Yeah, Brooklyn Leons Foster, and the kid with the orange boots is Craig. One of the Craig twins.
Okay, gotcha.
Keeley, so comfortable with the ball at his feet. Go on, do a solo. Do two. Keeley, just look at that little pump.
Lovely again.
He's so
lovely
good.
Again. He's so confident on the ball. Sayers into Donley. Donley's got a bit of space now.
Oh, great ball.
Space into Santiago. Take him on, man.
Go on, you got the skill.
Iago.
You got it. Give it to Donley. He wants it. Foster, nice pass.
Good ball. Into Sunset Bell.
Looks come on! It's blocked. That's got to be a corner kick.
He's got some lovely feet since up belly.
He does.
I mean, that would have been a ridiculous effort to be able to curl that with his weak foot as well. That would have been absurd. You see only players like Sonny do that in our team. But, I mean, I love the effort. He's got good feet right now. He's got a great touch on him in this match.
We're starting to find our way into the game,
too.
Jacko. Starting to find our way
into it. And
he's tall,
right? A guy with such good feet, but he's also very tall.
Yeah, he is. He doesn't look out of place whatsoever. He's well able for the man's game.
Good defending from Ashley Phillips. Ashley Phillips also looks ready as well, at least definitely for this level. He looks like he's bossing these guys.
Dorrington using 2 feet there. Absolutely bloody love that. Charlie Sayers into
Big
Santiago.
Up to Keeley. Good to see you in the house.
Oh, Santiago burns him. He absolutely burns him. Donley. Go on. Go on, Keeley.
Gets blocked.
Cross blocked. Picks it back up. Looking for support. Gone backwards. Well done. He apologized. Nothing to apologize, kid. Great effort. We like that endeavor. Dorrington. Back to Keeley. Oh, Keeley is cute. As cool as a cucumber. Dorrington to Sayers. Give it to him in midfield. Craig wants it. Oh, it's Donley. Sorry.
Sayers and Dorrington right now looking very nice.
Oh, great ball. Give it to Donley. He wants it. He's powering through the middle. Go. It's a ball out wide. Oh, great ball.
Nice attempt. Nice attempt at the switch of play. Went all the way to the fullback, Oshcroft. And Dorrington's in the defense today, right, Dave?
Yeah, Dorrington's in beside Ashley Phillips. Dorrington had a little ricket while you were gone, Jacko. He had a little ricket while you were gone. He took his eye off the ball and, but he made up for it.
Feels like Phillips has had more to do from what I've been able to see.
They both, yeah, more or less. Oh, here we go. Busier. We're in behind. Oh.
He's been busy. Like, it feels like Colchester have gone down that left side more.
Yeah. We need to keep hitting Donley and Sunsup Bell. They're getting a bit of joy.
I think we're getting some more joy in the game, though. I think we're starting to have a bit more moments.
Yeah, we are. We're starting to push them back a bit.
And Donley, Sunsup Bell, all kind of, getting some more time, manipulating the spaces a bit more.
See, they can't play out from the back. We're not allowing them to. Look, every time they go forward, they're struggling.
Oh, great play. Lovely from Sayers.
Oh, good ball. Finds the pass to Donley.
Oh, Donley.
Beautiful. Ashcroft. Back to Phillips. Phillips to Keeley. Wait there. Little pump. Oh,
he does it every time. It's money for him every time.
Oh, I must practice that every day of the week. Here we go. We're on the breakout. The Lion.
Back to Craig.
Into Craig.
Nice little zip on it. Donley. I'll turn again. Oh, you had someone need to show there. Well done, Craig.
Oh, good to see us keeping a lot of possession here, Jack. I'm impressed.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not passing sideways or anything. We're trying to get forward, but we're not taking too many risks.
No, not at all. We look comfortable out here, We've dominated the last 15 minutes of possession for sure. Dorrington just trying to draw them onto him. No one wants to come near him because they know they're just popping it by them.
Nicely done.
Oh, beautiful touch. Will Lancashire, you got him. He's in behind.
Lancashire, he plays...
Sunsup Bell. No, Santiago. He's offside.
Oh, good play by Lancashire.
I wonder if Sunsup Bell and Santiago go to St. Barbara's. If you do, boys, let me know where. When I'm over next, I'll go. Great turn, though, by Will Lancashire. Oh, good high pressing. Looking to turn the ball over nice and high. Forcing Colchester. Don't want to go back to the goalkeeper. They don't trust them. And it's well turned over by Craig. This is Tottenham getting into steamroll here now. And the Lion's running through. The Lion. He plays a beautiful ball to Sunsup Bell. Sunsup Bell. Donley! Jamie!
There he is.
Come on! The Dominator!
1-0 to the Tottenham.
Second goal of the season for the kid. What a finish, Jacko. Let's look at this again. Oh,
What a
big
goal
up,
by
Jamie.
Spurs. Lovely play down the right, Dave.
Oh,
Who was it
James is
there?
buzzing. He's probably bouncing around there in the stands. Look at that. Good
Leon
cross.
Foster.
Good
June
composure by
shoots
Donley.
up
Could have shot,
well.
realised the angle,
Ooh.
through the defender's leg, into the bottom corner, gave them absolutely no chance. And now you know why everyone is raving about this kid. What a
Oh, you love it.
finish.
He's got more composure than me
Come
there,
on.
Dave. You know, I thought about the shot. You know, he had more composure. He took a touch, went with the right, showed that he has a right foot on him as well. He didn't even need to do that because he's got that wand of a left foot, but he decided to show off the right, just tucks it away on the floor to the bottom. What is that right-hand corner against Colchester? They haven't seen that sort of quality in a long time in that sort of stadium. Lovely from Donley. Good to see it. And, good kind of break for Spurs here, you know, breaking the deadlock. Bit cagey at first, it felt like between the teams, but we've been getting a lot more moments here. Play him in, James. Play him in.
Good ball. It's out to Santiago. Santiago on the ball. Could this be a brilliant 2-minute spell from Tottenham? Santiago faces him up, gets, dummies the cross. Great ball in.
The cross in.
Ooh, just skins off the forehead. Honestly, though, absolutely buzzing. Jack, do you know what I was just about to say to you? With this spell of dominance, a goal is coming. That's great commentary, by the way. We got the lion running through the middle.
It was a great pass, actually, from Lyons Foster as well. It really was a brilliant pass to open up the play.
It's great.
Great ball in from June suits up Bell, who deserved it. You know, he deserves some sort of contribution. He's been one of the better players as well in this half. And Spurs, again, just getting more and more confidence the more that they're playing right now.
I'm absolutely buzzing. Absolutely buzzing, Jack.
Keeley playing out again. Phillips, nice switch of play. Phillips once again. He's been very, very busy tonight. If anybody wants, to see the game, I must say, you should, just for the fact to get to see Phillips. He's been very busy. Well done. Spurs win it back down this right-hand side. Craig spinning it. Going down to the left. Plenty of space down this left for us.
Jack, give me 1 second, lad. I'll be back 1 second. Come on, you Spurs.
Dorrington getting caught a little bit on the ball. Hard to see what happened there. It looks like we got away with it. I do like Dorrington's, boots as well. They go well with that kit. Keeley seems to enjoy going to that right or to his left side every time. And he's getting away with it every time as well. I mean, they're just not even stopping it. Dorrington, he's just taking his time here. Sitting on the ball, almost kind of like Brighton. Just waiting for somebody to press him. Keeley doing a bit of the same. A bit lackadaisical maybe from Soonset Bell. Didn't put enough on it. Colchester win it high up the pitch. Absolutely stuck in from Donley. Absolutely stuck in. Tries to thread in Lancashire in behind as well. Sean Maddox saying the under-21 team is no joke. Hope to see some of them on the first team. I think right now, I think they just needed a little bit of time to grow into the game. Yeah. And then they've just shown to be pure quality, I think. And it feels like more and more, the more minutes pass, yes, Colchester might win in some of the physical battles and some of the physical duels. But, when it comes to actual overall quality, playing out from the back, creating chances, taking advantage of the spaces, it's really right now been all Spurs.
You're absolutely spot on, Jack. I think the first 10, 15 minutes, we struggled to get into the game. The ball wasn't really sticking up front with Will Lancashire, but since then we found our way out, managed to hold the ball up well up front through, Sunsup Bell driving at them, Donley driving at them, Santiago driving at them. Will Lancashire starting to hold up the ball as well. It was able to get us up the field, and since then we've just absolutely dominated this game. Anytime they've come to press us, we've just popped it round them and played. Colchester on the attack. Well stuck in. Who's that? Craig.
No. Jamie Donley, Dave. He's
the Don smash.
He's getting a little heated as well with number 19 for Colchester. He's already creating an enemy. You love to see it.
You love to see it again. Absolutely stuck in. That's his time in centre midfield, Jacko. Dude, you know what? I love the way we're pressing and stuff like that as well, Jacko. You know, and the you know, the way Phillips comes right out to the right hand side, and you know, Ashcroft sort of sits into the middle, or Sunsup Bell comes in the middle, Ashcroft goes on the outside. It's you know, very similar to what we do with the first team. It's good to watch. It's exciting. Jamie Donley getting the pressure on. Oh, cheeky one, he gets stuck in again. Don't book him, ref. Don't book him. We'll bring you over for dinner on Sunday.
He's showing some care. He's showing some care for the Colchester man. You know, it meant no harm by it.
He wasn't. He was whispering in his ear. He's like, "Get up, get up." That's coming again. No harm by
it, Jamie.
Oh, let's take some comments. Let's see who's in there. Let's see who's with us. Ashley Cooper says, "Come on, you Spurs. Big yourself up." Stuart Wales says, "Dave, please sing the song I sent you." Send it to me again, Stuart. Send it to me again, my man. Greeny says, Iago looks a real prospect. He's been good, you know. Sunsup Bell, I'd argue, has been better, though. Santiago's had a very good opening start to the season, but Sunsup Bell does not look out of place against a man's team. Random YouTube says, love to see the under-21s dominating a professional team. Absolutely. Lisa says, you guys make this so much more exciting. Big up to Keeley. Big up Sarah Ace. Big up.
Big up Zeres.
Stuart, I can't remember what song that is, my man. Let me know. I
think it's like to the tune of Maria. What's that? Maria. So it goes like, Madison, we fell in love at the White Hart Lane. He's the new Spurs darling. We're playing the Tottenham way. I think you need an extra syllable or something there at the end there, Stuart. But you know, I tried it my best there, my friend. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I do like that song.
Oh, here we go. Good endeavor by Will Lancashire. Ref, that's soft.
Normally I never get those.
Good vocals though, Jacko. Good vocals. You know, you want to.
Yeah, I go a lot higher in the shower.
That would be on the phone.
I go a lot higher in the shower, you know. I think we would need to hit maybe over 200 likes in order for me to really get, you know, the higher notes, you know, for me to warm up those or even dare try those. You know, I have to go a little braver.
Well, Jack, I heard Simon Cowell's looking to put together a new One Direction. So, you know, it could be called Wrong Direction or Two Direction or whatever you want to call it, Jacko, you know. But
he'll be headed in the wrong direction if I join them. But
I definitely think you could get in there. Me, look, you know, I've got good vocals and I love belting out a song. You know, I absolutely love belting out a song in the shower. But unfortunately, I don't have the looks to get into a boy band.
King Oddle, don't give up the day job, Jacko.
Nah, King Oddle, stop it now. Louis Walsh is on the deal, on the phone, giving him a record deal. Josh Keeley pumps it long. First time he's had to do that all game. Oh, well held up. Ref, he's all over Donley. Oh, my God. Does he want to sign jersey or something?
Though. It doesn't matter. He doesn't care, Dave Donley. He's still going to play the dime.
Sunsup Bell. Out wide to Ashcroft.
Getting some space
Cuts
and time
inside.
here.
Goes backwards to Craig.
Oh, lovely from Leon's Foster. They're
give
looking
it to him.
comfortable in the midfield. Lovely.
Donley again. Donley driving through.
Surging.
He's been really bright. Really bright.
Absolutely.
Everything's been positive.
Colchester is forced to go long every time. But they do get away with it this time. They do have more time and space. Out wide to their winger.
Oh, well cleared. Oh, and we're out. Santiago, let's go.
Santiago.
Doesn't quite pull off what you wanted to do there. Unlucky kid. I could see what you were trying to do. Colchester driving through the middle. They've absolutely offered nothing. They've created nothing. Hopefully, let's not commentate his curse. No. Oh, good clearance. Well done, Craig. Colchester just building up a bit of momentum here.
Yeah, they just love going down this left-hand side.
Can't get by Ashcraft at all. Good defending. It's a ball in the
good ball,
box.
though.
That post.
Oh,
What a
good
save by Josh
save from
Keeley.
Keeley.
Oh, my
Crack
God. That
save.
full stretch. What a save.
Didn't even know they could do that at that age, Dave. They could stretch. Oh, my Lord.
Oh, look at that. Oh, my God.
Oh, what a save.
Do you know what? That's the GAA days coming into effect there, Jack. That's all the sports he's been reared on. Brilliant save.
Young Big Vic there, Josh Keeley, pulling out his best Vicario impression.
Oh,
Save.
It was a ball into the box. Coach towards the back post. Colchester player got up with the head, came down off the crossbar. Looked like it was going in, and Josh Keeley just palms it out. Absolutely unbelievable.
Clock might have stopped, Dave, by the way.
Someone needs to make sure if that post is okay.
Dave, the clock might have stopped, by the way.
Why? Okay, I'll switch. I'll sort it now. I shouldn't
In
have.
case anybody's still trying to follow along, we're on 43-17. Oh, lights went out. The lights go out in the stadium.
Power cut, Jack. They don't want to be embarrassed.
Felt like, all of a sudden the lights went out in the stadium for a moment there. Or at least, we were given a... Big up, Paul Brown. Good to see you this evening, my friend. Oh, good play out from the back here. Craig looking to Dorrington. Sayers. Sayers looks very comfortable on the ball for
he has
tall and defensive left back. He looks very comfortable on the ball. Donley, a lot of space and time here for him.
Right, we're back up and running, Jack. Well spotted. Thank you.
Nice one, Dave.
My bad, peeps out there. Oh, Tottenham are in.
Oh, it's a chance for us.
Oh, smashes at the goalkeeper. Good save.
What an effort.
There's a real chance.
Done, Dorrington. Come on, lads. Go at him again. Don't go backwards. Good try, boys. Great chance. King Hoddle saying with that save, he's just relegated Lloris to 6th choice keeper.
For sure he has. Donley on the ball. He is playing with his chest pumped out right now. He's confident. Just touches, clipping it out wide. Craig.
Sean Maddox saying, so who's playing in the cam role for the under-21s? If memory serves, Santiago is a winger and Donley is a striker. Correct me if I'm wrong. It is Jamie Donley tonight playing in that number 10 role, Sean. And I understand where you might think it would be Donley playing at striker, and that's because in the final that we watched him play last season, he was playing up top as a striker. But right now it's Will Lancashire, who we brought in from Sheffield United, Dave. Is that right? And then,
yes.
And then as well as June Suits-Up Bell is kind of playing as a right winger, but also I think can play as a striker June Suits-Up Bell. And then Iago Santiago is more of a left winger. He's kind of hugging the touchline on the left right now. And Donley's just running the show through the midfield. He's just playing as basically your conventional number 10 creative midfielder through the middle right now.
Donley's rarely played as striker this season. Even last season with all the injuries, he had to play centre midfield, winger.
Yeah, he had to do it last season. It wasn't something that, they maybe wanted to do. They just sort of had to do it last season. Good point.
Yeah, and, Donley, he's playing cam today, and he's been absolutely superb. Surely they just blow this up for half-time at this point.
Yeah, you might as well, I guess. Looks like Colchester players pulled up with a bad injury of some kind or
nothing wrong with him,
some sort of attention.
He's just crying because he got absolutely a Spurs sandwich and he couldn't take it.
Looks like we're getting an extra water break before our water break in 30 seconds time.
This would be a huge result for these kids if they can pull this off. The last time we won in this cup was in 2021.
A real team too. Like that's what you have to look at it as well. Like these are teams that, might also have some players on loan from some professional sides, from some pretty good teams that are trying to develop, their own players. Colchester is the side that, of course, we've been embarrassed by in the past.
Well, the best under Pochettino on penalties.
Correct. And also, when you think about it, if they're a team that I feel like we have, been able to lose to in the past, this just kind of shows that, the under 21s are at least coming up against a team of some decent sort of test. And They're doing a good job of it. I think like any young side, they just looked, I don't know if it's even nerves. I just think maybe it just takes a while just to get into the game. It just takes a while to really get all your touches, everybody sort of flowing in the same sort of direction, everybody kind of on the same page. And once they were really just ticking and, flowing, I mean, geez, they've just been sort of just passing it around, no problem here.
Yeah.
I mean, Colchester right now are waiting for halftime. They're absolutely looking forward to it.
So they are. They're begging for it. And this would have been a game they would have banked on 3 points and looking to maybe scrap a point from either Peterborough or Cambridge. So it puts them in a real tricky position if they don't win this, but it puts us in a great position. Look, Peterborough would be tough, Cambridge would be tough, but if we could nick a point from one of them, we could get out of the group for the first time ever.
Ashley Phillips here, who again has been very busy, I would say, on that left side.
He's got great distribution.
Oh, get there, Ashcroft.
No, you're not giving up a free for that. He's absolutely out. They've been throwing him to the ground all game. They've been throwing him to the ground all game. And the minute he holds it up, they cry. Honestly, for the first 20 minutes, they used him like he was a ping pong ball up there.
Ooh, they're trying to play up in the back. Ooh, good touch.
Smash him, Craig. Take him down. It's just before half-time.
Well done. Good work, Craig.
Ashcroft trying to hold him up along with Craig. Doubling up on the winger. Tripling it up now. Donley's even got over there. Oh, hey! They got scared. As soon as Donley came over, they got scared, passing out a play. And that's it. Half-time. Tottenham, 1 goal to the good away at Colchester in the Football League trophy. Jack, I have to say, my man, I've been very impressed with how we've handled this fixture. Usually we go into these games, we get dominated, we end up sitting back for large periods. But bar the first 10, 15 minutes, if you're being kind, since then we've gone on and absolutely dominated them, passed the ball around them. We look good. They've barely been able to get near us. They haven't really created any decent opportunities apart from that save that Keeley had to make.
It's one of those games where two teams maybe Colchester with a bit more experience, maybe more of a simple kind of game plan with what they're kind of go for. They're hitting it long, trying to some of the fullbacks isolate them. But once kind of Spurs started figuring that out, once we also started kind of getting some of our movement a bit down more, getting it into the right players, Jamie Donley, players like June Toots Up Bell, etc. We just started to kind of show more of our kind of superiority and our quality. And it kind of felt like the more this game was going on, the more that sort of Colchester were kind of, losing any grip of it and losing any sort of confidence, in their own ability and their own, kind of game plan. And I felt like actually Spurs, I think I'm really, really delighted with the performance, but it's almost like they deserved a second with how well they were actually playing kind of towards the end there. It looked like they were actually probably going to grab a second pretty soon. And you think then with Colchester, right, they're probably, they were begging for halftime. That's how good we were playing.
So honestly, it sounds like the police are coming to arrest people who are playing that well, Jack. But honestly, no, I think we have looked good, Jack. I think, look, Ashley Phillips doesn't look out of place whatsoever, what I will say.
Yeah.
Darrington at times looks like sometimes he's been a bit out-muscled when one-on-one running with the defender, but he's caught very well. But Ashley Phillips has not looked out of place whatsoever. I've been very impressed with Sunsup Bell as well, actually. I think his drive and runs, he hasn't really been out-muscled either. So I've been very impressed with him. Donley, I think, has been absolutely positive, getting on the ball, running at them at every opportunity, looking to play people in behind. He's done very well. But I've been very, very, very surprised with how well we've been able to cope with this. And I will say there are a lot of Postecoglou traits in there, pressing high up the field, stuff like that. So, all in all, I think a very good half of football, Jack. Will we be able to continue it on the second half? It'll be interesting. I think, with the physicality and that, I think, it will become tiring and taxing. So, I would expect to see some changes. We have made a lot of changes in under 21 games this year, especially to that forward line and that, to be able to keep it relentless and freshen it up. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Valise get a run out here this evening, Jack.
No, I would like to see Valise being given a chance. It's been nice to seeing someone, given any sort of opportunities that are maybe more players for the future. I feel like he will get some glimpses in the first team at some stage this season, but this is maybe more where if you did want to watch Alejo Valise, this would be your opportunity here. And so that's what I would actually say to most people out there, right? This is what's kind of nice about watching these under 21s. We get to see some of the players that, of course, are going to be the talents for the future. There are going to be some of our guys from our own academy that will be leading this side and could be, some of the big faces, of this team in the future. But also we get to see some players that we brought in recently that are maybe more for the future as well, like an Alejo Valise, like an Ashley Phillips, and see what they're really made of. I'm excited to see Alejo Valise up top because he's supposed to be very big, very strong. He looks like, a guy that can probably kind of handle this level, probably quite easily. But of course, we'll find out. And when you think about it, we have a lot of big, tall, pretty skillful strikers up top. It looks like Jude Sutsep-Bell is more kind of a technical kind of striker, good at taking on his man. Lancashire, big and strong, looks quick as well. Kind of looks more like a guy that's a more natural kind of goal scorer kind of a type of striker. And then a bit of similar to Alejo Valise. He's supposed to be just massive, really good in the air, big, tall striker. So I like to see that we have just so many physical, big, players up top, which is kind of, I don't know, is that a rare thing these days? I feel like it is actually usually. It's hard to find, so many sort of talented but technically gifted big, tall strikers these days. And not saying that these guys are all going to, be able to make it to the highest level at Spurs, but still being able to have so many to pick from right now, absolute amazing thing to have, amazing problem to have so many talented, big, tall players up top to pick from for sure.
Absolutely spot on, Jack, and it's good to see that sort of talent coming through. And one thing I will say, Jack, is, in times gone by with some of our senior players, right, Dyer, Davies, Sessions, people like that, right, we struggled against teams like these. But look at our under-21 side. So it goes to show that when we see our first team in that state again, we should not accept it or make any excuses when you're seeing our under-21 team go out there and absolutely dominate them in possession and also winning at half-time. There's no excuse for what we've seen from some of these guys down the years. This is a team we went out to under Pochettino on penalties. We had, suppose, international players. So it does go to show, about standards, about caring, willing to run and everything else. And these guys out there are absolutely putting some of them older guys that have played in these games in the years gone by over the last 3-4 years to absolute shame. So fair play to them. But we are absolutely stockpiled with talent. I'll even give Brooklyn Lions, Foster and Craig a big up, Jack. I think they've handled that.
Yeah, no, they're running the show.
That midfield
I think they've been brilliant in midfield. I think Craig has been very composed on the ball. Leon's Foster has just he's been very efficient. He's been very efficient. Like he takes 1-2 touches, opens up the play a little bit. Craig has been, good at getting stuck in. Leon's Foster has just been very comfortable on the ball. I can also say too that it feels like what's interesting about Spurs, and even though this is again, a League Two side, I feel like Colchester have again sort of reverted to what they know they can do. It feels like whereas Spurs are trying a lot more complicated things and are trying, to really unlock the defense and, variety of different ways. They're not just sort of going long and, praying that it works out like Colchester are right now. They're trying to sort of break the lines in the midfield. They're trying to play in between the lines. They're trying to just, attack them in a variety of different ways. And, they're moving the ball quickly, a lot of nice passing patterns. And that's what's also pretty impressive is despite us being the under 21s, it feels like we're actually, trying, a lot more complicated things. And maybe that makes sense because we have very talented kids and we want them to be able to try these things if they have any sort of shot at making it to the first team. But still, I'm just very impressed by that also as well. Like Colchester looked like they could not even try half of the things that what our players are trying on the ball right now and some of the passing moves. So that's what also makes me really happy to see.
Absolutely spot on. Go on.
And just quickly to Moondog, just earlier, he sent in a super chat saying, "Good evening, David and Jack. I'm absolutely buzzing with Spurs." Well, you should be buzzing with this youth team right now, Moondog. They're absolutely saucing all over Colchester and a team that definitely did embarrass us in previous years under Pochettino. So it's nice to maybe get some revenge, I guess, with the youngsters. But sorry, Dave, you were about to say something earlier.
Big up, Moondog. And look, this is to you and Moondog, Jack. I think what we're seeing out there now is a result of the work and the effort and the time that Paratici has put into this academy to be able to grow it to the way it is. A lot of them players we see out there tonight from the under 18s, if we didn't change the payment structure, would they have signed the long-term deals to stay at Tottenham? Who knows? You look at the players added in there tonight: Sunset Bell, Will Lancashire, Ashcroft, Phillips, Josh Keeley brought in from Ireland, players that we've brought in to add to the academy, to add to the under-21s, and the way it's gelled, along with the style of play, bringing in the likes of Simon Davies, for the head of coaching methodology, stuff like that, bringing in the likes of Andy Scolding, Gabonini, people like that to be able to help, bring these players in, identify, bring them in, and develop a pathway for them to the under-21. So what I will say is, this isn't fluke. This is by design, and long may it continue. Because if our under-21s are this good, putting up to teams like that, like a men's senior team who have been competing, who constantly compete in leagues and stuff like that. I mean, it's exciting times ahead, and it's a good glimpse for the future. Now, of course, not every single player is going to make it, but the work we have done looks like it's starting to pay off. You look at the start of the season, hammered Man City 5-0, who were the champions of the Premier League 2 the season before. Against Derby County, things weren't going well. We were able to bring Will Lancashire off the bench to go and get us 2 goals to win it. And, there's other games. Blackburn, we dominated. Newcastle, we dominated. So long may it continue, Jack, and long may the progress of these players continue, because they look fearless out there. Oh, I think your mic's gone, Jacko.
Sorry, I just muted myself from earlier. Sorry. I was going to say that even just watching our players earlier, just sort of warming up, at halftime, in comparison to the Colchester players, we're doing these nice sort of rondo triangle patterns, and, Colchester is sort of just hitting it about like a Sunday league side, They're just sort of waiting for the game to get kicked off here. So it's also just a symbol of just even maybe Ange's, I don't know, even just some of the training methods, some of just sort of the way that we want to just think about how we want to play, coming through here, just seeing sort of these short touches, quick, passing movements between them. It's just nice to see. It's just beautiful to see the youngsters taking on just a different type of philosophy, and also being, asked to do much more, right? Whereas previously, the under-21s, they really didn't have much of an idea. It felt like last season what they were trying to do with the ball or what they wanted to do. Whereas this season, we're asking them to do a lot more. They're, being challenged, with the philosophies from Ange's system and some of the principles of that. And that's also good to see. And that brings out better players too. When you're asking them to try to do more challenging things, you're not kind of dumbing it down for them. You're making it more challenging for them. And you're seeing which ones can thrive in this sort of type of system and this type of play too. So that also makes me happy to see as well. Just seeing, some of even the passing patterns have been very similar to Ange, and it's very impressive.
And I'll tell you, Jacko, it's good to see that we can handle it, the physicality as well, because in a lot of them under-21 games, it's not really physical. And a lot of the reason why Tottenham are dominating them is because they're doing what the senior team are doing, pressing high, working hard, and they're catching a lot of teams cold. A lot of teams, don't want it. They're flying into challenges to taking the ball off them. But stepping up into games like this, where you will be matched physicality, there will be tackles flying in. It's a bit of a different ball game, and fair play to our kids. They've absolutely handled it first class. I think they realised maybe the first 10, 15 minutes, maybe, they were being outmuscled a little bit, but since then they've got to grips with the ball and they've just popped it around them, and they haven't been able to get near us. We've used our youthfulness, we've used our brains, our runs, our technique, and stuff like that, and they haven't been able to get near us since. So long may it continue, because a lot of people don't understand that it is a bit of a different game when you step up from the under-21s, because it's not physical whatsoever.
And just also random sort of tangent too, but Josh Keeley, also just impressive. Like I've heard a lot about Luca Gunter just because I've seen him featured a lot in the England under-21. So, and he started a lot for the England under-21. So you sort of kind of think, well, he must be one of the more talented keepers then of his age group, right? And then Josh Keeley, we've heard a lot of good things about, brought in actually quite early under Paratici's reign, if I'm not mistaken, and has definitely just shown to be a very modern keeper. He's just very good on the ball, seems to be almost too comfortable on the ball, almost kind of like an Andre Onana, you know, kind of like at Man United, right? Where he dinks it over him, you know,
Yeah.
kind of taunting him and things like that. It's just very, very fun to see. And yeah, very modern keeper, which is brilliant. And must say, Ireland right now, funny problem that you guys are having is you're just producing way too many good keepers at the moment. I think you guys need to realize you can't put on more than one in an 11. So maybe for the future, you'll have to think about, you'll have to think about that as an issue, but not a bad, I guess it is a weird problem to have. I don't know if it's a bad
Do you know
problem
what
to have,
though, Jack? I would
it's a
say
weird problem.
with GAA and Gaelic football and hurling being our native game, you know, and it's played with your hands as well as your feet, we should have no problem producing goalkeepers ever. You know, ever. It's every child plays it when they're growing up throughout the years.
That
So
makes sense, I guess.
you know, we
Yeah.
should never have problems, but we are going through a golden generation. You've got
Yeah.
Bazunu, Kelleher, behind that, then you've got young Travers, the guy who, remember, he had an absolute brilliant debut against us for Bournemouth at the back end of the season. And then you've got Josh Keeley in there as well, and there's one or two others as well. So we're absolutely stacked with goalkeepers. Moondog
Yep.
with a super chat. Big up, Moondog says, got blisters on my hands from all the happy clapping I have been doing. Bring on the North London Derby. We are going to smash them. I mean, Jack, look, the boss did give us permission.
Yeah, he's given us full permission to happy clap, Moondog. I'm delighted. It's been a relief, you know, because I've been at times questioned, mocked, criticized for, you know, how positive I can be, you know, often looking for that little ounce of hopium that I could find. And to a degree, it gets probably a bit unbearable for people. But, you know, Ange has given me the license to become even more unbearable with it. So I'm actually in, you know, happy clapping utopia, you might say. It's been very nice. And I must say, when you're seeing Spurs just sort of from top to bottom, at least for right now, from sort of this outside bird's eye view right now, right? You know, from top to bottom, things are clicking, things are good. It feels like, you know, everybody is sort of happy right now around the club. Can't really point to many areas that sort of seem to be really lacking right now. Of course, only so much has happened, but the recruitment starting to look like it's taken a turn for the better. The academy has certainly taken a turn for the better. Just the fan base in general seems to be far more united than it once was. And it feels like just the general vibe around Tottenham Hotspur has just been a far more, you know, friendly to the happy clapping than it used to be. And that's probably because there wasn't a whole lot to happy clap before. And whatever things I was happy clapping about were probably very sort of, you know, I was definitely stretching or, you know, trying to grip at whatever I could. But now there's too much to happy clap about. There's far too much to choose from, Moondog. Absolutely love it. And I also have blisters in my hand from the happy clap and love it, my man. Absolutely loved it.
Big up, Moondog. Absolutely.
And sorry about the other Richie run video, by the way. You know, I know those, you know, get a little bit triggering for you at times, Moondog. Only kidding, my man. But Big Richie saving the weekend for us too, my man. Big Richie saving the weekend. Also, shout out to the little man too, Moondog. Hopefully he's keeping well.
Yeah, big up, Moondog. And also big up, Ellie. I see she's in that chat as well. Big up, Ellie. Great to see you. But Moondog, my man, I mean, look, you know, the boss wants us. And what I will say is it's nice to be told to dream, to believe, and that the team has to match our expectations rather than us constantly being told, which we have been over the last 3 to 4 years. Don't expect this, don't expect that. Look at the quality of everyone else around us. You know, we don't care about that. It's all about, you know, team having to match our expectations, which I absolutely love. So big up Ange for giving me full license to happy clap. Absolutely brilliant. But also, look, the game at the weekend, like I said, I think we survived the first 20 minutes because their crowd will be up for it. They'll look to start fast and feed off the crowd and stuff like that. And they'll look for an early goal. If we can get through the first 20 unscathed, I think we go on to win that game, my man. I think we go on to win it and get a rare win at the Emirates. We have to understand this. A win at the Emirates is rare. Our last one was 2010 under Harry Redknapp in the league. So, I mean, you know, it's a big job. But what I will say, we're going there with a different style of football altogether. It's not looking to stop them. It's looking to go at them. Let's see how they handle that. Changing mentality. Before we went into these games with players that have been bruised and battered up by Arsenal in years gone by, we've got a relatively new squad. They'll go in there with none of that. Fearless, hungry. So, and a change in leadership, which brings a different mentality. So for me, I think they should be running scared right now. I think we will get that rare win at the Emirates. I don't think this team will let us down. when I think the late win against Sheffield serves as a warning sign that they have to be at it every game. So it's exciting times. Colchester with a throw in here. But big up Moondog and big up Charlie as well.
Throw in for Colchester. They're going long. Cleared away by Dorrington.
Hugh says, I don't see the use of sending Scarlett to Ipswich if he's not. Look, yeah, he's only sort of getting a few sort of minutes here and there off the bench. But look, Scarlett hasn't really progressed as many thought he first would, including myself. There's a lot of hype around the kid and stuff like that. But he is finding that transition to the men's game a bit tough. But I do understand what you're saying, though. It is frustrating, but unfortunately, you can't guarantee that these kids are going to go out and get game time. It's up to them what they do in training and stuff. Colchester with the ball in. Oh, good defending. Don't let him shoot. Well done, Donley.
Cleared away by Donley. Not a bad clearance.
Go on, Will. Press that keeper. He's crap.
He did not look comfortable, that keeper.
No. Oh, great press.
Press him again. Come on, Will.
He ain't clipping it over you. Don't worry about that.
Oh, yeah. Keep pressing him. He's going to make a mistake sooner on.
He is. You can feel it, Jacko.
Oh,
look at that press.
Dare,
no
sir.
way, ref. No,
don't you dare.
No way.
Big up Iceman. He's saying, I know it's only Tuesday, but I'm going for a 3-1 win for Spurs. Hashtag we never stop. Hashtag Rom Bombs. Get ready for the Rom Bombs this weekend, Iceman. They're going to need to be plenty. And also in case, you take a goal in any way, away at the Emirates, and a Rom Bomb should never be ruled out.
No.
Big up to you, my man.
We're going to call it today for the under-21s, the Don Bomb, my man, because Donley scored. But look, with Romero, lad, I mean, he's just world class. I also seen you say your son's in the academy and that he's playing for the senior side on that now. So big himself up, my man, and long may his progression continue. You must be proud.
Congratulations.
Big up, Iceman.
Congratulations. Josh Keeley just loves that little dink over to the left every time.
Good at it.
A little bit of a loose touch from Sayers, I think.
We need to get back to grip of this game, Jack. We look a bit nervous this half.
Yeah, it's just started out a little hectic.
No! Josh Keeley there to deal with it.
Bit of space earned by the Colchester player. He whipped in across. Keeley recovers it. He's taking his time here. Gone into Dorrington.
Big up Machiavelli.
Oh, Spurs breaking out so well there. Donley. Nice touch. Ooh, good try from Santiago. Bit of a loose touch. Sorry, Dave. Iceman saying Ireland have more keepers and strikers. I think you guys, all you need is just one more striker, at least in my opinion. And then you guys will have a very good team in the future. Maybe some more midfielders too. Yeah. You probably need some more creativity to be developed. But like I've said this in the past to Dave, maybe more in private than I have maybe publicly. But I do feel like these days it's harder to find quality strikers at the top level, especially for most international teams. Most international teams cannot really boast a variety of big, strikers, who are producing at a real regular rate that are sort of those conventional number 9s too. And Ireland already have one with Ferguson. Can they get another with Parrott? Maybe someone else can come through too. So you're hopeful for sure, but plenty of good keepers coming through, some decent defenders.
Believe it or not, there's another kid. There's another kid coming through at Brighton. His name is Andrew Moran. Quality, absolutely
very harsh
quality.
name.
The way Brighton produced Ferguson and the way they're producing players, we expect him to come through. He's actually been loaned out to Blackburn Rovers this season, and he was influential in the last under-21 comeback against Turkey. He's been on the radar for a while. He's supposed to be very, very good. They call him the Irish Messi. So hopefully that rings true, Jack, because we need someone to supply Ferguson. But I'll keep reading these things that the rules have changed. They reckon Ferguson needs 3 international competitive caps, and he's only got 1. So,
Santiago here.
Here we go.
Inside the box, top of the box. Donley shot on the goal, but it's blocked. Ashcroft to Sunsa Bell, shot a goal.
Yeah! Who threw himself at that? Lancashire so close. Threw
Because
himself at that.
Sunset Bell with a good shot across goal. I didn't see any substitutions to my knowledge,
No.
by the way, everybody, unless
None.
I'm wrong.
How's the line calling an offside there? Who's offside? Not Lancashire anyway. Oh, here we go. Preston. Can we turn that over? Oh, they just get away with it, Colchester. Looking to build out from the back here.
Big up to Rob Wallace as well. Hopefully you're keeping well, Rob Wallace.
Big up, Rob, my man. Hopefully you're keeping well. Great to see you. Your boys didn't look too good against France in the rugby, my man. What's going on? Here we go. Sunset Bell. What's inside? Goes for it. Left foot. Yeah!
Beautiful goal!
What a goal! He beats two of them and puts it into the bottom corner.
Oh, he's making it look easy, Dave. Oh, he's got lovely feet, this kid. He's got lovely feet. He's just absolutely torn apart the Colchester defense with the same move because they don't know what to do about it, Dave. It's that cut inside. It's the heel chop onto his left. He took an extra touch, and he absolutely buried it. It almost looked like he took maybe too many touches, but once again, just showing me, I don't know much at all. Just like Jamie Donley did earlier, took an extra touch just to be able to guarantee that he could just slot it past the keeper. Made it look easy there. Made it look too easy. It looks like he's just well above the League Two level. Yeah. Love it from Sunset Bell. Similar goal almost to the Donley one. Yeah. And that kind of good composure from, kind of the finish on both of their parts. They didn't rush it. Took their time, extra touches when I maybe encouraged them to shoot early. What do I know? These guys know better than me, and they've absolutely just buried it. It's just lovely to see. These guys are quality, really making these Colchester players just stand out. And again, Sunset Bell, I must say, from what I'm gathering from his game, very good on the ball, clever feet. He's got clever feet for a big kid as well.
Yeah, very, very great composure, Jack. You hit the nail on the head there. Same with the Donley finish, right? A lot of these League One, League Two players, they look for them last minute sliding tackles to block your shots. They show great composure, took that extra touch, which created actually the opportunities for both of them, to be honest with you. And they've absolutely buried it. Great finish by Sunset Bell. It was a great ball in behind to release him as well. Good switch of play here. Charlie Sayers, can we go for 3? Colchester look like they're waking up a little bit here, though.
It's a lovely turn from Ashley Phillips.
Dorrington, great defending.
Showing him the
way. Great defending. Don't pick him up. Bounce the ball off his head. 2-0 to the good. And it's a goal kick. Even better. Great defending by Dorrington. He ain't being outpaced this evening.
Oh, that was a fantastic goal. 2 great goals.
Great goal. Iceman said he's very proud of him. For in the great Chelmsford area, same as everyone in the chat, come down to watch and play. The youth development coach, Gary Wilkinson, is coming. Big up, Iceman. Big up, my man. Long may it continue. Norman says, first 20 minutes at Woolwich is absolutely key for me. Spot on, brother. If we can nick an early goal and quieten down that crowd, it could be a long day for them. Charlie Maddox says, who's in the back line for Ireland? We've got Egan, we've got Duffy, we've got Amabamadeli, we've got Dara O'Shea. And this is the thing. Oh, it's a good ball into box. No one's there. This is the thing. Here we go. Jamie Donley.
Yes! The praise! Get in there!
Another bomb! What a finish. He's doing the aeroplane. Let's do it. Come fly with me. Come fly with me. Come on. Another bomb. Jamie Donley at the double.
Let's fly Donley away. Dave, what a finish. Absolute finish. Strokes it.
It's a good cross in by Santiago. It's clear to the edge of the box. And then Donley gets a touch, 2 touches out from the feet and buries it into the bottom corner.
Past the keeper.
Jack, you just spoke about composure. He's that laid back, honestly. He'd fall off a recliner. It's brilliant. Great finish by the Donley.
You wouldn't think these are under 21 players. Some of these finishes right now. I mean, these are things that Colchester fans haven't seen in years. These type of finishes, these types of bits of quality. It's absolutely lovely from Donley. He's had a terrific game. He's been able to get into the spaces. He's manipulating those spaces really well. It felt like, again, Dave, I've said it 1,000 times. It took about 15, 20 minutes for him to really get into the game and start to kind of make things happen. But once he has, they haven't had an answer for him. They really haven't. Don Bomb says Iceman. Definitely the
Yeah,
Don Bomb.
he's all over it. That's what I want to see everybody
Oh.
in the chat. Hashtag Don Bomb right through it. Loads of comments. Hashtag Don Bomb. It's another one. It's
Gorgeous
beautiful.
brace from the kid.
Kid's
Lovely
class.
brace. Right foot, left foot. Left foot just absolutely buried it into the corner.
No wonder why England and Northern Ireland were fighting over to get him to represent them. He's absolutely smashing it. And you're not only that, Jack. Not only is he providing goals, but he's absolutely smashed people as well.
Yeah, he's gotten stuck in.
Oh, there we are.
Too.
There we are. Will Lancashire's about to get going. Oh.
Sean Maddox saying, okay, I need Donley and some of these guys to get rewarded with minutes off the bench for the first team. Jamie Donley's the truth, my friend. He is the truth. He's absolutely lovely.
He is the truth, man. He is. I'm telling you, the kid's got it. He's got it.
He's definitely one of the main men in that golden generation. He absolutely is.
He's been brilliant tonight, Donley. He's been so positive on the ball. Everything going forward, he's looked to get us going, driving at them. He deserves that second goal. He does. Dorrington going to take the goal kick. Nice short pass back to the keeper to keep it. Interesting tactic here from Wayne Burnett. Jack, did they forget to update the score here? Is it not 3-1?
It certainly is 3-1. They definitely have.
I'm right, yeah?
No, I mean, he has a brace and...
no, it's not. It's 3-0. Yeah, look at the score. It's going mad.
has the third.
So here, honestly, whoever's that Spurs play, give me the job. I'll get that score updated properly.
They gave Colchester a goal. Yeah, it looks like they gave Colchester a goal as well, taking away that clean sheet from our man Phillips and Dorrington.
Honestly, they're snoozing whoever's on that job.
Dorrington here, speaking of which, just, again, playing that Brighton model. He's just sort of standing on the ball, encouraging them to come and approach him. And then
every time he goes into Craig and goes out to Phillips somewhere else.
It's just too easy, just taunting these players.
This could be 4 or 5 here, Jacko. But, you know, this is the way
they're making it very easy. I mean, I understand that Colchester. You seem to think they're one of the weaker teams in our division, or they're one of the weaker teams in our group. You think Colchester?
Yeah, they would be.
Okay. So we'll see how they fare against Cambridge and the others, because Cambridge and the others play in League 2, or is Cambridge in League 1 right now?
I'm not sure where both of them are. I'll only do the research on them when the game comes around. But they're both League 1, League 2 teams. You know, it's a mix between them all. But, you know, to be able to get the victory here, Jack, like I said, we haven't won in this, I think, since Stevenage back in 2021. So, you know, we haven't won in this in a few years. It was always going to be a very tough test. And we've passed with flying colours. Ashcroft here gets to get the ball into the back post. Oh, shit! It's Lancashire! Oh,
what a
it's a great header. It's too easy. It's 4-0 by 60 minutes.
Ashcroft getting stuck in.
What a ball.
Just flips in an absolute gorgeous cross, Pedro Porro style.
Oh, he's delivering.
Postman delivery on a Lancashire's head, and Lancashire with absolute thunderous
header. Must be sitting in that delivery van with Postman Porro during the week, Jack, on an apprenticeship scheme. Look at that. It's a great ball in. Will Lancashire peeled off. Diving header.
Oh, great finish.
Keeper has no chance. He's useless, that keeper. What a finish by Lancashire. Get in. William.
4-0 to the Tottenham. 4-0 to the Tottenham. They're making it look easy out there.
So, absolutely brilliant.
Are they trying to put on maybe some of their better players? Maybe they're maybe they thought this was going to be easier, Colchester. Who knows? Hard to say. They're throwing on their number 10. They're throwing on some others. Oh, we're seeing the big Alejo warming up.
Come on, Belize! Alejo,
after Lancashire's got this goal, it's a great finish with the head as well, everybody. Really got some good neck power on it. Who doesn't love a finish with the head, you know, with a lot of power as well?
Oh, here we go. Alejo Feliz.
There he is.
About to get the debut. The debutant. He's going to smash it too. Massive. I can feel it. He's going to get 2. He's hungry. He's a big boy.
Hey, it looks like he could eat 2 Colchester players, to be fair to him.
Vallejo Crouchy is coming on.
Bald Bean counter saying men against boys. Oh, wait.
It's too easy. Too easy. Let's go, Alejo. Who's coming off, Jacko?
I imagine they take off Junsuit Zepbel or they take off Lancashire.
I think Lancashire's coming off. He's not too long back from injury anyway. Yeah, blank
Yep.
shears
Well,
off.
good performance. Good
Well done,
performance.
Will.
Really grew into the game.
Well done, William.
Great hold-up play. You know, the more the game went on, his hold-up play improved dramatically as well. He just grew into the game really well. Really grew into it.
First 10 minutes were rough, Jack. They threw him around like he was a ping pong ball, but he grew into the game, and he's had a good evening up there, a tough evening. He deserved that goal, Jack. Oh, you could see he was delighted with it. Donley, look at that, sprinting around quicker than Usain Bolt. Oh, look at that, the relentless pressing. 61 minutes in, we're 4-0 up, we're still pressing the crap out of them.
We need to get Ashcroft to throw in some of those deliveries in Big Alejo here. He's absolutely massive.
Porro needs to keep him in that delivery van during the week, Jack. Oh.
He must have been fed, at a young age, just a healthy dose of carne asada, this guy, because it's just steak only for Alejo Valise, clearly. This kid's absolutely massive for his age.
Colchester to go in behind, and Darrington deals with it. Even though he's being pulled at, referee. Go for the overhead. Donley picks it up.
Sir!
You cannot
Don't
push
touch our Jamie.
Advertising horn.
You can't touch our Jamie.
Gonna have to get the security guards on at this point. Phillips. Oh, great ball. Felice, great ball around the corner. Sunset Bell. He's got Ashcroft running outside him.
Space for Jude. Come on, Jude. Oh, he loves that move.
Oh, brilliant ball.
Alejo. Ooh, a little no look.
Oh, no look. It's the Dominator. Or should I call him the Dominator, Jack? The Dominator.
Craig.
I want him to get a hat trick.
Oh, he's probably hungry enough for one.
Surely he can feel it. A hat trick there. Get him on the bench for the North London Derby, imagine.
Ellie saying we are watching the Spurs future in front of us, and it's looking exciting. Absolutely,
it's too easy.
Ellie.
It's too easy, Ellie.
Spot on, Ellie.
They can't handle it.
This is the golden generation. It's our class of 91 right in front of us.
On that note, I may go and get a drink from the fridge, Jack. Celebrate.
I do think, yeah, absolutely. You
should. What do you reckon I go with, Jack? A nice cold can of Coke or some water?
I've been going with the unflavored, what you call them, seltzer waters, Dave. That's what I've been going for. Probably not your style. I think you're more the Coke or Red Bull Monster kind of guy. But to each his own. Whatever you like.
Do you know what?
Let the freedom go. Enjoy yourself. Don't hold back. I do feel like Jamie Donley, everybody is going to be, I would encourage him to be selfish, to go for the hat trick. Absolutely. He's been very good at facilitating the play. You're 4-0 up, get your hat trick, start to think about yourself. Oh, a little cheeky attempt from Colchester. Looked like they were trying to hit the back post, or they're trying to loop Keeley there. Hard to say, or he just didn't really catch it well enough.
When we finish this, I'll have to change the title, Jack, to Donley Dominates.
The Dom Bombs.
Yeah, Donley Dominates.
Don Bombs.
Don Bombs.
Nice, man. Yeah, I do believe Valise might have been fed, a healthy dose of raw meat, not even cooked, the sod. He's just fed raw meat. Sir! Naughty.
Jesus.
This is the future generation here. We don't want any unnecessary injuries here. Got to protect the players here, ref.
Jack, is there any bubble wrap going out near you, Jack? We can deliver it.
I need ice packs. Hopefully maybe we can get these boys back to the Spurs stadium as quickly as possible to get them into those jacuzzis and ice baths that we have.
They definitely don't have them in Colchester, I can tell you.
Sir! I mean, Lord! Can they learn how to defend? You need to remember how to tackle.
Tequila says, get me a beer, Dave. I don't drink beer, my man. I'm a bit boring like that. But what I will do is drink. I got a can of Colchester's finest Coca-Cola Tears, original tear taste. So let me just see how this one hits. I mean, the Monster at the weekend hit just right.
Tequila, it's the worst to be all out. But at the same time, what's nice about it is it means you get to go on a nice walk, while it's still, sunny fall day. Get to go on a nice walk to the supermarket or to the store, wherever you get your cervezas. But
I'll be honest, it's missing a bit of ice in that slice of lemon, and that does make a difference, by the way. People think it's just for decoration. Makes a difference. But I'd give Colchester's Coolest Tears a 9 out of 10. It's zingy, it's fresh, it's bubbly, you know. It's just hitting right, Jacko.
I would say Colchester even are looking a bit. They're getting a little petulant, or they're getting a little bothered. Bothered. They're starting to lash out, maybe.
Yeah, I think they must have had they must have been put through some military training during the week or something, Jack, because they're absolutely wilding out here now.
Yeah, they're not enjoying being embarrassed by these. They're not enjoying being embarrassed in this sort of way. Big up to Paul Connor. Good to see you in the house, my man. Absolute legend. Big up, lads.
Oh, we're in behind again. Well. Santiago
here.
Do a Zizou turn. Oh, he's just bringing them on a merry dance. Honestly, start saying, if you go to the park,
nice
he goes.
One, Craig.
Phillips. It's a beautiful pass.
Oh, really whipped it into Valise.
And he deals with it.
Covers well, Phillips.
I mean, get the guy
sir!
You
naughty, this number 9. He's naughty.
I don't think
Back to Keeley.
I don't know if the ref thinks he's judging wrestling and he's about to count 1, 2, 3, or just refereeing a football game.
Oh, and Valise, earns a free kick.
I mean, Jack, there was 4 of them around them.
Well done, Valise. It actually looked like they should have given the foul the other way around. That's how strong Valise is. But big up to Paul Connor, saying, big up, lads. Hope you're both well. See the under-21s doing the business. Any talent looking good for the first team. It's hard, Paul, because I don't know if I can read off 22 names at once here, but the whole talent, the whole squad, everybody looks brilliant. Even there are some guys on the bench here that are not going to get many minutes tonight that are still also very talented. You think about a Rio, I think it's Kiermonten or Kiermonten, whatever, you pronounce it for the last name. It's a fun one that I wish I could get right. But he scored that brace, I believe, in that under-18s final, or it might have been, and he's very talented. You have Alejo Valise, who's now just come off the bench for Will Lancashire. Will Lancashire looked great. It'll be hard for Alejo Valise to do much better, to be honest. The more the game grew on, the more that Lancashire looked really comfortable. Jamie Donley's the future. Yeah. He's the truth. I mean, that just goes without saying. Ashley Phillips looks like he's just well beyond this level. I feel a bit bad for him. He looks like he's kind of just operating at 50%. You have guys like Iago Santiago, I would say, very, very talented, but maybe... I don't know. I think he's kind of had his moments. He's had some loose touches. I think he's still really talented, though, from what he tries and all the things that he tries to pull off. He's definitely going places. Been very impressed with the fullbacks. I think Sayers and Tyrell Ashcroft both look very comfortable on the ball. Maybe if anything, that's what Dave and I could do a bit better job on, giving them a bit more love, a bit more credit, because I think Sayers has looked good on the ball. He's just looked fine. Ashcroft has, a great assist for Will Lancashire's goal just now. He got stuck in as well, kind of Udoji style, very high up the pitch. So, I mean, it's just too many names, Paul. It's actually too hard right now. It's just so many names in this academy. So many.
And you've got Kieran Menton not even playing tonight. You've got John,
that's
not even playing tonight. You've got young Casanova there, fullback, not playing tonight. So there's a few other names in and around that haven't even got any minutes yet tonight. Let alone some of the under-18s. Some of them are flying. You still got Mikey Moore, Oliver Iro, people like that to come through. So.
Tequila 316. Dyer is crying tears right now, Jacko. He knows he's losing his space to Phillips. It looks like he's I hope he's not watching, because he would probably quickly realize that he doesn't have much of a future here with all these brilliant defenders that we have in this academy right now. Tequila definitely has no shot. But yeah, it's just nice to see that Spurs, like I said in kind of the beginning of the show, we produce very talented forwards, but just feels like in recent years, I haven't seen that many defenders really come through the academy other than really Tanganga. It's just been nice to see that right now Spurs have plenty of good defenders to boast from. Alejo Valise, here he is, showing the strength. Nice bit of hold-up play as well.
Do you know what, Jack? And that's something Tottenham used to do, right? They had Solus Campbell, then they had the great Ledley King, people like that come through. We used to produce
Yeah,
centre-backs, and we haven't done so in a while. I will give Dorrington credit tonight. I think he's shown great composure on the ball. He's been the one tasked with drawing people in and then spraying it,
sure.
and he hasn't looked nervous whatsoever when he's been pressed. He's just literally popped it off. He's been good on the ball tonight as well.
Paul Connor saying, sounds like we're going to be superstar team in 5 years' time. Superstar team, and it's one of those situations where it's so many talented players, Paul, that I could see plenty of big clubs actually trying to go after these guys. Like, you could see some big bids coming in for some of them. And it's probably the case that some of them might take that chance. They'll back themselves to, to move on. But plenty of these guys are going to definitely feature in the Spurs first team. Donley sprays in. Jude suits up Bell. Can he get a brace?
He's got Donley on
maybe
the
Donley the Hattie.
He takes
suits up Bell.
He's got the second.
Yes!
Donley assist. Suits up Bell finish. What a strike into the
another
corner.
Left-footed finish for Sunsep Bell.
Wow.
It's another gorgeous goal.
Wow.
A brace for him.
What have we done to deserve this? We are being absolutely treated tonight. You can watch all the Champions League you want. This is the game we need to be watching. 5-0. Donley picks up the ball. Good pass into Sunsep Bell, who releases him. Sunsep Bell uses Donley's run to cut inside. And then, great left foot finish into the side net. An absolutely brilliant goal. That's Tottenham 5-0 to the good against Colchester.
Are we at 6-0 or is that?
No, 5.
Already at 5?
5.
Oh, jeez.
Donley scored 2, Sunsep Bell scored 2, and Lancashire scored 1.
We're reaching the stage here, everybody, where we might have to use 2 hands to count, the amount of goals that we have on screen here. This is June Suitsep Bell has an incredible left foot. He has a lovely left foot. It really is. It's been a wand.
Dylan Hudson says Irish and Argentina, big coys, and hope the best for Feliz. Big up, Dylan. What you doing in Argentina, my man? Let me know. Are you out in that place called Murphy out in Argentina? Big yourself up. You also have Tottenham Tom says, hi, big up on the 21. Fair play, big up, my man. Look, we done the under-18s final last year. I watched a lot of the under-21 games last year and that as well and said, we're going to enjoy them on our own anyway. Why not enjoy them with everyone else out there? Joshua said, it's been 43 years before West Ham won a trophy. Peter Shaw says, I wonder if Andrew's watching. If so, he must be pleased. Absolutely. I think he would be watching this for sure. Tequila, absolutely love it. Greg, good goal. He says, take another swig, Dave. Those tears going to be sweeter now. Hope you are not a diabetic, lad. I'll be honest, I'm probably, drinking and eating my way to diabetes, I would say, if you want me to be brutally honest, my man. But, look, like I said, I would like some ice with it. But here we go again. Another swig of the Colchester tears. And you're right, it does get better. Every taste gets better, gets sweeter, easier, and it just hits right.
Again, these Colchester players, they're not liking being embarrassed in this type of fashion. No. They're lashing out, taking some naughty tackles and some jabs, not enjoying it.
Should be a few bookings for some dissent here, Jack.
Definitely so. I just feel like the referee's probably fallen asleep, or maybe he's forgotten his cards in the tunnel, because his job is made easy tonight by the Spurs players. From the moment that the 20th minute hit, we just sort of took cruise control.
Yeah.
Looked like there was only one team that was going to win it. Felt like the referee kind of thought the same. He's actually been reluctant to blow his whistle. He might think he's actually going to get home in time to catch a bit of the Champions League or something. It looks like that's what he's trying to do. He's
probably a Newcastle fan.
Go on. Exactly. Yeah, he's very upset here.
Who got that block in?
Is that a sitter missed, or is that brilliant defending? Either
Charlie Sayers. Unbelievable. Great save by Keeley. It was a good shot. Not really. Sort of parries it into danger. And he's missed. He's put it wide. Oh, my God. But it's great to see Sayers and Dorrington sliding in to try and get a block on it if they could.
You love it. Sitter missed by number 8 for sure.
Oh, absolutely love it. Everyone, if you are enjoying the stream today, though, please smash that like button. It's all we ask of you guys. Smash the subscribe button if you are new. And feel free, to grab a channel membership or send in a super chat if you want to help support everything we do. Holly Agenbar, she says they are smoking. They're absolutely smoking Holly. That they're high right now. I mean, they're just sipping it around. They can't. Colchester can't get near us. Some unbelievable performances. Ellie says Sunsup Bell with a brace as well. Great stuff. Thanks Chelsea for selling them to us. Shoe fulls. Paul O'Connor says, are they playing like the first team and set up? Yeah, more or less. I would say I don't see the inverted fullback sort of thing going on in this game, I would say. But more or less the same sort of pressing intensity, playing out from the back, you know, it's everything. There's a lot very, very similar to the first team bar, the inverted fullback, I'd say, Jacko.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Big up to Leather Jacket. Big up to Paul Connor, top man Paul. Big up to Georgia Hill. Big up, my friend. He says it's great to see our youth flying again. Come on, you Spurs. Come on, you Harris Army. Come on, you Flat Cap Army. Top man, Georgia Hill. Hope you're all right this evening. San Antonio Hotspur is in the house as well. Hope you're all right. Big up to you. And King Hoddle saying 5. Bloody hell. I mean, it's a night at Colchester. They'll want to forget King Hoddle, but it's a night that we'll definitely want to remember. It's been easy. It's been cruise mode. It's almost like...
Well, they don't want
going out to. It's almost like what Tequila needs to go later. It's almost like what Tequila needs to do later. It's like it's easy as going out to the supermarket and picking out the beer. It's pretty much requires no thought, no real effort at all, and it's just something that everybody enjoys doing. It's been cruise control. It's been too easy.
But they're doing something that Session, Dyer, Davies, Harry Winks, people like that, they all failed to do. We went out to these lot in the cup 2-2, went out on penalties. Gedson Fernandez played that night, So these guys are doing what they couldn't do, and they're making it look easy, slapping them up 5-0. They're even going for shots from our own box. It's that easy.
Fourth below. Hey guys, come on, you Flat Cap Army. I thought the game was later in the month as I wanted to try and get over to the game. Did you mean this one in particular? Did you mean the North London Derby?
Oh, here we go. We're on the break again. It's kept in. Santiago. Oh, look at that. Look at the ball roll. It's sexy. Oh, just gets the ball in.
Whip it in.
Felice! It's up his head. Felice! Oh, I was about to sing Felice and have a dance. Oh, it's
what a move by Sunsup Bell. What a great header from Sunsup Bell to hit it back across.
Oh, great header.
Great header.
Oh, it's robbed me my chance. I have a song and all. Oh, great ball by Craig. Donley on for the hat-trick. Oh, this is too exciting. This should come with a heart attack warning. Colchester player screaming at the line, oh, please give it to me, I beg. We're actually making them beg for mercy now. Josh Keeley giving a bit of an Irish twist. Dorrington drawing them out again. Into Craig, out to Phillips. No, he does it himself this time. It's been like that all game. Into Craig, out to Phillips, we're out. Bypass the press. Oh, they've given up, Jack. They're not even running anymore. They've given up.
Oh. Ashcroft is also, Sayers and Ashcroft again. I'll just mention it. Very tidy on the ball. Very tidy.
The Lion.
You wouldn't think they're fullbacks.
To Donley. Hashtag Donbomb. Santiago. All the way back to Keeley. Up, way. Out to Sayers. Ref, if he wants Craig jersey, tell him he has to wait till at least half hour or full time. Donley. Oh, great switch of play. Look at that.
Lovely switch. Right
onto Ashley Phillips. He's going to stride forward like a prime gazelle.
Opts to go backwards. Leon's Foster. Yeah, Spurs are just in cruise control here.
It's too easy. Make more subs. Let's get Kieran Menton on. We like him. Oh, he's just toying with them now, Phillips.
Oh, good try.
They've actually given up. They're not even pressing us on the ball anymore. They're actually giving up. We can just pass this around the back line for the next 10 minutes. Oh, Donley steals it. Oh, here we go. Choo-choo, like a steam train. It's a good ball in. Oh.
Fourth below saying, this is the game I was actually planning to come to, Jack. I personally am more interested these days in seeing the under 21s and the youth teams, to be honest, but Ange has thrown a right spanner in my plans. Well, yeah, he definitely has. He's making you happy clap for multiple teams at once here, fourth below. It's hard to manage how much happy clapping you have to do here, but that's really nice to see, actually. I didn't know that. Maybe I did know.
Three subs. We've got Casanova. We have Kieran Menton. And who's this other one? Robson coming on as well. So
good to see Rio giving his chance, as well as Dante Casanova.
No hat trick for Sunsup Bell tonight, but great performance. Kieran Menton on for him. Casanova probably for Ashcroft, I would say.
Dante Casanova, which was probably one of the best names that we have inside our academy.
We worked hard to try and get him to sign on, didn't we? He was coming off.
So I think you're right. Looks like Brooklyn Leon's Foster coming off. He's had a terrific game.
Casanova going into midfield then. Interesting. And Robson is going on for.
Did we miss somebody going off?
No,
maybe someone walked off on the sidelines.
He's going over. Oh, there we are.
Oh, Ashcroft. Yep,
Well
Ashcroft.
done. Another good game as well by the kid. So that's Kieran Menton for Sunsup Bell. That is Ashcroft for Robson, or Robson for Ashcroft, and then Casanova for Brooklyn. Lion rah Foster.
But back to who's I speaking to? Back to fourth below. It's nice to see that you're so interested in the under 21s. I might have known that. Maybe I forgot about it, but that's really interesting, and I'm glad that Ange in some way has gotten you back interested in the first team again. And yeah, but that's really good to see that at least someone else is also so interested in the under 21 talent. Big up to you, my friend.
Absolute.
Thanks for supporting the channel with the membership as well.
I'm hoping when I'm over there for the Chelsea game, if there's an under 21 game somewhere or something like that, it'd be nice to go and watch it if you can buy tickets or not. I'm not sure if you can. Hopefully we have a cup game in and around then, but fair play to my man. Absolute legend. I didn't know that. Feel free to email me or whatever. We can converse over the academy. I have a keen interest in it. Colchester on the ball.
Paul Connor saying to see the style of play is filtered all the way down through the club. That's been one of the things I was talking about at halftime there, Paul. A huge representation of it in this game. You can really see it firsthand for yourself.
Axins is asking how Valise is doing. It's so close to scoring, actually. Very, very close to scoring. A couple of nice touches. Hasn't really done too much, but a couple of nice touches. Close to scoring. Bar last minute defending. He's done all right. He looks okay. He looks too big for this age group, to be honest.
Yeah.
For Art Below says, I promised myself on my 70th birthday that I would give up following these bunch of losers I've followed for 60 years, and now we play in the style that captured my soul all these years ago. Absolutely spot on, my man. And look, a lot of the losers are gone, which is great. It's what we all wanted. It's what I've been campaigning for the last 2-3 years. I know it's made me a very unpopular person because of it, but they've gone. Look at the results. Here we go.
Oh, Valise is in behind here.
Valise! No! That's a weak finish straight at the goalkeeper. Oh, he's robbed me.
Brilliant touch, but messed up the finish.
He was away as well.
Scuffed it. He was a free. Great touch to skill past his defender.
Great touch.
He's just scuffed the finish.
Yeah, he tried to give the goalkeeper the eyes, I think, there.
Oh, Jamie. So lovely. He's had such.
It's 2 goals and assists for Jamie Donley today.
Yeah, he's just been a baller.
Look at him, Andrew. He's crying. Sit down, Baldy. Call him the Eagle. Phillips. Robson. Casanova. Ball towards Aleo. Valise. Kieran Menton looking to get on the press. Valise doesn't look like he wants to press whatsoever.
Carl Simpson saying, and also celebrating 12 months as a Flat Cap member. Congratulations on a year, my friend Carl. Thank you for the support for a whole year. Top man, Carl. And he says, I've never been more excited about our future. yeah, these under 21s are
Yeah.
something else, Carl. This is something to get a hold of, something to be proud of. Golden generations,
Okay, Rementon.
our own class of 91, our own class of 91 coming through.
No, it's absolutely great to see, Carl. Sorry, my man, Kieran Menton, a great touch, got brought. The ref to the salt on Donley. It's like 5 times this evening. Protect them. But big up, Carl, my man, absolute legend. Great service by this way as well. But no, it's great to see that we've got, players coming up, through the ranks. And the whole idea of it is that, we don't have to keep spending money over 6-7 positions. And if you can bring these guys through, it means then all of a sudden you've got 100 million. You can go out and buy the best player in the world at that price. So long may it continue. Oh, yeah, it is. It's Felice's birthday today. I forgot that.
Turning 20.
It'd be nice for the birthday boy to get a birthday goal. He's had 2 opportunities. Sayers, you're right, Jay. He's been brilliant on the ball. Oh, good ball. Aleo.
Nice hold up, please.
Ref.
Sir.
The referee's even giving up referee in the game, Jack. He's actually
he's just like, he just wants to catch the Champions League. He really does. He just doesn't want to blow his whistle.
Oh, Josh Keeley saved.
Not the most convincing save again from Keeley. It's been great on the ball, but maybe the saves have been a little bit.
Yeah, that one was a bit dodgy. Bit sus. If it bounced in front of him, yeah, it took a bounce.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it was a bit better. I thought it was along the ground. Colchester corner.
A corner here.
Is there even any point, though, Jack? Because if the referees have just given up officiating, what's the point?
No, he just doesn't want to be there, this ref.
What's the point? He's literally given up. Go on, let's keep the clean sheet, lads. We've only conceded 1 goal all season so far in the under-21s.
Sean E.J. Daniel saying another question, Santiago or Donley for the first team if Lo Celso were to go. I think you'd give it to Donley because he's more similar. He's more similar to what you would be losing with Lo Celso. Lo Celso is actually probably quite kind of similar to Donley. Left-footed, creative midfielder, can play as a cam or as a number 10. Also can play maybe sort of on the wing as well, kind of like maybe Lo Celso used to do for us too. Good chance though, Rio Kirmatin. Can he play it? Felice? Yes, he can.
He's on.
Felice!
He's on. Oh, he's getting straight at the keeper again. Jesus Christ, that's 3 chances he's had. His finishing is atrocious. Oh, Felice, he got so too easy.
Felice, man.
He could have had a hat-trick, Jack.
I think he could have.
Well, the one cleared off the line, and the other 2 straight at the goalkeeper.
He's had 2 one-on-ones with the goalkeeper here tonight.
2.
He's getting through him behind. He's definitely getting through him behind. No problem at all. But he's struggling with the finish. He was too lackadaisical here. Nothing on it with that chip either. Jeez, man.
King Hoddle says, don't forget about Devine, of course, out alone at Port Vale, my man.
Yeah, good point, King Hoddle. Very good point.
Donley's better than Santiago, in my opinion. I've said this before about Santiago. I think he's very hit and miss. When he's on fire, he's on absolute fire. When he's not, he's a bit inconsistent. I think Donley is more consistent over every single game, which will give him more of a chance, in my opinion. You look at the guy, he's on 3 goals now, and I think 7 assists now. This early into the season, he's on absolute fire. Yeah. Absolute fire.
I think Donley's just more similar to what you would be missing with Lo Celso. I just think he's more of a real direct replacement in terms of the actual position. Santiago just seems like he seems like a winger. He doesn't seem like a guy that would come in and play in midfield or anything like that. Kirmatin getting stuck in. To Dante Casanova, again, a fabulous name to say.
Yeah, it is. All right, down the line. Robson pulls it back.
Someone else has come on, I believe. His name eluded me. I think it was something Ando Plion, something like that, or Plion.
I didn't see it. I was looking at the chat. Robson, well done. Get stuck. Was it Aloisi, Jack? No?
I'll give you, I think it's number 67. He might have come on there. He's towards the right, or 70 something. 72 there. 6 minutes of added time. Referee would not like this. He's trying to get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, good
Andy
interception
Apan.
from
William Andy
Colchester.
Apan. I know you're on about, Jack.
Mm-hmm.
William. Oh, well done. Craig's actually had a very good game this evening in that midfield, to be fair to him. You know that.
Lovely pass there. Yes, he has. Absolutely. Just as you say it, too. Lovely pass from him.
Is that him on the ball there, Jack? That's Casanova.
Must be. Casanova, yeah, the one with the orange boots.
Sayers.
Santiago.
He started off very brightly, Santiago. He faded out the game the longer it went on.
Mm-hmm.
Dorrington again. Oh, look at that. The marauder run through the middle reminds me of the days of the under-18 final. Casanova. Andy Apan.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, it's a good play.
Andy Apan. Lovely play. Felice is in again.
Oh,
and he misses.
Again. That's 4 opportunities. Could have 4 goals. It's gone offside there now. He's taking the ball way too to shoot earlier.
Yeah,
Look,
I agree.
He's closing down the angle with how long he's taking to finish. What a performance. 5-0. What a win. 4 minutes left in injury time here, guys. Look at that. He's getting stuck. Don't
Matthew
you
Craig
dare.
showing him the weight
What a
room.
win. Play him. No!
Oh, who got in the way there? Robson. Getting
Did they
stuck
take
in.
off? They must have took off Donley, did they, Jack, for Andy Apan?
Yeah, I guess. I think they must have. We didn't see
Great
it.
performance from Donley.
Absolutely. By far the most creative player on the pitch.
Brilliant tonight. Man of the match for me, Jack.
I
2
would
goals,
say
1
so
assist.
myself, too. Yeah, I'd agree.
I think Sunsup Bell would be up there as well. 2 goals as well. Brilliant.
I think you're spot on. I think you're very much spot on.
I think
Sayers.
everyone's been class, to be honest with you. I think everyone's actually been great.
They've embarrassed
Match.
Colchester.
Brilliant.
They really have. This is made to be far too easy for them. They made this look way too easy. They, like we said, started maybe a little nervous, started just, or maybe they just needed, their touch just wasn't there in the first 20 minutes, which happens, that happens to everybody, happens to every team. But to be honest, like, they're just begging for mercy at this stage, Colchester. They're just sort of waiting, hoping that each minute passes by as quickly as it does, or quickly as it can.
Yeah. I'm very proud of the boys tonight, I have to say. Very, very proud. Everybody, if you have enjoyed this watch along, please smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and feel free to support all the work we do. By the way, there'll be an under-21 show coming as well. An academy show. We're going to be doing it once a month. We've got a guy coming on who knows a lot about the academy as well. So, make sure, you stay tuned for that. But if you do enjoy and want to support the work we do, feel free to grab one of them channel memberships where there's a lot of perk, a lot of bang for your buck. Or feel free to join the super chat and help support us in them ways. But I appreciate every single one of you joining in tonight for the watch along. Getting behind our under-21s, over 200 people at times, getting behind the boys. It's great to see the buzz back around Tottenham and the fan base again. It's absolutely brilliant to see.
Spurs still hungry, maybe for more.
We could get a 6th here, Jack. We're absolutely toying with Colchester. They have been taught an absolute lesson tonight. If I was their manager, I'd run the absolute socks off them in training tomorrow. You're not going to run during game. You'll run today.
What's their sponsor? The stadium sponsor again, Dave?
Oh, I couldn't even tell you, Jack.
Something.
Oh yeah, Job Safe.
Job Safe.
Big contradictory, isn't it? I don't think there's many Job Safe out there today. Oh, look at this. They can't even get near us. Just blow it up, ref. Put them out of their misery.
Yeah, I mean, it might as well.
We're torturing them. Not only have we just beaten 5-0, we're torturing them now. We're just waiting for them to come and close us down, pop it off the next guy and stand there.
These Colchester men need to go see their families.
It's too easy. Ref, come on, ref. You didn't want to officiate 2 minutes ago. If he doesn't blow that. He's going to let us take it as well. This ref. Maybe he doesn't want to get back for Champions League, Jacko. There we are. Great win. 5-0. Well done, kids.
Terrific performance from the men.
Proud.
Made the boys looked like men today, and the men of Colchester were made to look like boys. It was terrific performance from all of the guys, and I must say it's too many talents to list, too many players that you can be excited about. It's going to be hard to find a way to get them all, any sort of minutes in this team, and it's one of the best problems you can have to have such a talented academy like we do right now. Certain players like Ashley Phillips, I feel bad for him playing right now. I think he needs the minutes, but he just looked like he was operating at 25%, 50% sort of capacity. Looked like he could have been falling asleep at times on the ball. You also have players like Jamie Donley, who, of course, should be playing, in the under 21s and get as many minutes as he can. But the more minutes he had, he was just making these Colchester players look silly. Yeah. I would say the same with Jude Bell. He kind of seemed to, have no problem kind of going past these guys as well. A lot of the other players that surprised me on the day were actually Tyrell Ashcroft. I would say Charlie Sayers, both very good fullbacks, just very good on the ball too, which is, what you need in sort of the modern game these days. Josh Keeley looks really good in possession, He made one terrific save, some maybe questionable ones later, but in possession looks like a modern keeper and looks definitely to be one for the future. Alfie Dorrington had a very just solid, professional performance. Matthew Craig and Brooklyn Lions Foster just ran the show, ran the midfield. I would say Matthew Craig actually really impressed me as a midfielder today. He just looks like he knows what he's doing. He's industrious, got stuck in, knows how to link up play, knows how to speed things up when to slow things down. Just a lot of different things at once that just sort of suggested to me that he's a midfielder, just really knows what he's doing out there in that sort of role in a 4-2-3-1. I would describe it as sort of a traditional 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3 kind of shape that we kind of played with today as well. Just been impressed with everybody, to be honest. Yeah. It's just been a good day, and they made it look easy at a certain stage. They really did. They started operating at 50% capacity, and they were still scoring goals.
Yeah, look, another clean sheet for the boys. That's only one goal conceded so far this campaign. So they've been absolutely rock solid at the back. And they didn't really look like scoring apart from that wonder save by Josh Keeley. Dorrington and Phillips all game just dominated the ball. Didn't really have too much to do defensively, to be honest. And what they did have to do, they covered. Full-backs, I have to say, very impressed with how good they were on the ball, Jack. Didn't really give the ball away. A lot of teams want you to get the ball out to your full-backs, and let them try and pass it down the line to try and turn it over. We didn't give it away whatsoever. I agree with you on the midfield. I think, look, Brooklyn Lions Foster, I think, had a very good game. But for me, I just think the work rate of Craig, Jack, the amount of times he got in there, disrupting play, turning it over. And also, every time the outball, Dorrington, Craig drops in, takes it off him, swings it out to Phillips. We're out every single time tonight. Then you go into the guys up front. I mean, Donley was the catalyst. The first 20 minutes ain't on the ball, went up to Will Lancashire, or the first 15 minutes, shall I say, 10, 15 minutes. It was coming back an awful lot. And that's the only real period they had in that game, bar the first 2-3 minutes of the second half as well. But apart from that, what I'm impressed with most, that they regained their composure and let their football do the talking that badly that the referee stopped officiating near the end and that Colchester stopped running near the end and they were begging for the final whistle. So an absolute massive performance from the under-21s. A lot of similarities from Conte or from Postecoglou's way of playing, the way we press up high. We try not to let them play out from the back. The only thing I would say is maybe the little bit of difference is we don't play the inverted fullback with the under-21s, but everything else is more or less the same. The way we progress the ball, playing it out from the back ourselves and stuff like that. My man, the match tonight, I think, look, Sunsup Bell is a strong contender. Every time he got on the ball, bright, running at Colchester, taking them up. 2 great goals. But for me, Donley, he just done it every single time he got the ball. He done it a little bit more than what Sunsup Bell did. 2 goals, 1 assist. Not only was he getting on the ball, driving at people and creating things, You know, it's the way he was getting on the ball, moving it out to the right-hand side, switches of play and stuff like that. Absolutely brilliant performance from the kid. But all round, a great night for the under-21s. It puts us on 3 points in the group stage now. We've got 2 games left, one against Peterborough, one against Cambridge. Cambridge is more of a Cambridge is more of a university town, so it'll be interesting to see if we can take the game to them and make them look as bad as Colchester. Peterborough will be tricky, so I'm looking at the Colchester game, where if we can nick a point or get, if we can nick a point with the 5 goals today, there's a good chance we could get out of the group on goal difference. So it'd be nice to see us get out of this group. We've traditionally found this competition hard, Jacko. I haven't won in it since 2021, so great win tonight and a good springboard for us going forward.
Definitely so. A huge springboard for us going forward. Plenty of content coming up, everybody. We will try to do these under 21 watch alongs as much as we can. Sometimes they do happen to fall on the same day as match day or around the same days as match day, which makes things a little bit difficult. But Dave is going to try his best to put these out as much as he can.
Yeah.
Look out for the podcast tomorrow, please. Also, do look out for Wayne Bonner's Tell Me Your Spurs story. And anybody who is an elite member, please send us an email, get in contact with us, because we do want to start scheduling those. Wayne Bonner is going to be scheduling his tomorrow. We're going to be recording that with him. Do look out as well for, I believe, a debate show on Thursday. We're also going to have some good kind of sort of combined, Arsenal content with a certain Egal who you might know from Football
Mr.
Paris.
Delusional.
Dave
I've already started.
I've
already got him hooked on Twitter.
Dave is going to be doing a debate show, combined 11 with him. So definitely be looking out for that as well. Also, please, everybody who has a fan show membership, everybody who has seen it in their community section, please, please, please send in your score predictions, your sort of pre-match thoughts, that message that went out to you guys in the community section. It has all the directions, everything that you need to know, how to get involved. We would love to get as many of you guys to send in your sort of pre-match thoughts, your sort of pre-match predictions ahead of it. And we can, collaborate them all, smush them all together into a great video just to show how big and how great our community is here. Look out for that. And yeah, I think that's about it. Fan show Friday too, in case you guys, are curious. Just yesterday, something came up last minute. And normally one of us would sort of be able to just take it on solo, but it is North London Derby week. And we think it's better sort of served for you guys that, we both be there. We both get to have a proper chat about it with you guys who want to come on. So we've rescheduled it for Friday in case you guys didn't know.
For sure. That's everything going on. Members, I will say, just keeping an eye on that community section. That's where you get a lot of the only members only interaction and videos and stuff like that. And we're trying to give everybody basically, just a lot of members only content for your support. So, make sure you keep an eye on it. But look, that's it from us. Been a great evening. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching this game along with us. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you very much. And hopefully we can build a nice little community here for the under 21 games and see you all back here for the next one. As always, come on,
you Spurs.
In the big
Ange we trust.
And the most important motto ever, which me and Jack were on to first, we never stop.
See you, everybody. Have a good night.
Let's go.